I'm ready. Yeah, good. Forgot some things. Hey everyone, how you doing tonight? I'm doing good. Just been looking at anime and stuff like that. My Twitter, you know how it is. Also, I've been working on something else. Oh, let's go. Hi, Ariza, how you doing? Thanks for joining me. I'm glad to see you. We bump it. Oh, yeah. We're playing a rhythm game today. I already got started on this game. I've had a boss for this game, but yeah. It's a really funky game. I love it. It's called Mad Rat Dead, and it has like an interesting art style and interesting gameplay. It's just overall like a really fun game to play. I want to play this. I know, right? Like, you're a big fan of Panty and Stocking, right? Well, the art style is kind of similar to like Panty and Stocking. Like, you know, like those sharp like edges kind of art style, the very solid colors, stuff like that. So yeah, like this would definitely be up your alley. And like I said, it's a lot of fun to play. It's one of those hard to master kind of games because it is a rhythm game, but yeah. Oh man, look at that! Is it the ghost again? He's still following after us! Have I really been cursed? See? Didn't I tell you that you'll regret it? Why would those losers come after me now? I don't know, maybe because you killed them. Yeah, fun fact, we killed a bunch of rats in the last playthrough, and now it looks like their ghost is haunting us. Yeah, it's coming. You should apologize. There are even more of them now. They're here for their own revenge. Yeah. This is a dark game. Like, the subject matter is like a little dark, but because it has like a funky style and everything, it winds up just being like a lot of fun to play. It's not super heavy, but it does deal with a lot of talk of death and stuff like that. No way I'm dying for you guys. I'm definitely not going to fulfill any wish of yours. Mad Rat, don't taunt them. That's gotta be so. Come get me, I'll send you all to hell. This is all because you killed those poor innocent rats. Well, they're not so innocent now, are they, honey? Ah! What? What's going on? Oh, nothing. Just a monster. This is bad. This is really bad. No fair. No fair. I want to be spooked by ghosts too. Every horror Let's Player ever. It's the same with me. I'm like, I want to be spooked too. That's why I play horror games. Quit messing around, will you? Let's run. Hey, wait for me. So yeah, the gameplay is you have to go to the beat and make your moves to the beat like this. Yo, this is sick. It is, isn't it? Like, wow. But of course, if you die, then you have to like turn back. Like, you turn back the clock like this if you make a wrong move, and then boom. Yeah, wow. But I am not very good at this. It's one of those games where I'm not very good at it. I love that art style. I know, right? It was the art style that originally drew me to this game, because I just so happened to see this game like on Tumblr. Like, I saw like a video for it, and I got like super interested in it to the point where I was like, I have to get this game. Like, I have to see this craziness. Ah, damn it. And ever since then, it's kind of wound up being like, I really enjoy this game. It's hard. Like, you can see what I'm doing right here, and it's like, it's super difficult, especially if you lose the beat, because you can't really move if you lose the beat. Ah, like that. I am not off to a great start. I'm like docking and stuff like that. Ah, damn it, this is not a good spot. Sorry about this. We're probably not gonna get through this boss, but oh well. I'm just kind of demonstrating how the game works at this point. God damn it! Okay, there we go. Okay. This is basically an endurance run. You can't attack the boss. You have to dodge his attacks until you get an opening, or until you can move on to the next stage. I am absolutely terrible at this game. Oh well, that's why I'm streaming it. So y'all can watch how bad I am. Wah! Ah, damn it, I lost the beat. And yeah, I couldn't move because I lost it. Ah, damn it. Ah, damn it. Ah, come on. I just wanted to get up to the platform. You can't go through the platforms. Yeah, I'm not getting through this boss this round. I'm rewinding time way too much, because when you rewind time, you lose... Like, you lose time when you rewind time, oddly enough. Ah! I didn't even realize the door was open. That was my bad. Okay, I think you have to home attack on this at this point. Okay. Got it. And I didn't get that one. Yeah, you win some, you lose some. And I lose a lot. Did I mention I lose a lot? Because that is a very important fact about me. Also, that thing is terrifying. Like, this thing is genuinely scary. Okay, good. Got it. Woo! Okay, that time I lost the beat again. Okay. Ah. Could you not? Come on, I had to. Come on, me, you bitch. Wah! Never mind. Don't come at me, you bitch. And that didn't work either. Okay. I got to watch the beat. It's these multitasking games that are some of the hardest. Because you gotta watch the beat while at the same time you gotta move to it. And you gotta watch your character while also making sure you don't. Yeah. Basically that. You know, I'll admit, when I originally got this game, I did not actually expect it to be this hard. I'm normally not a big fan of, like, rage games and stuff like that. Hi, Dragon! Hi, CC Ducato! How are you doing, my friend? As you can see, I'm doing... only because, like, this game's so hard. Is that a new outfit? Not exactly. I've worn this before when streaming this game, so no, not exactly. Did the eyeball thing wrong. Are you a dragon maid? Yes, I am. I also failed last time on this part too. I'm trying to hurry it up. Okay, phew. I actually didn't think I'd get through that. How you doing? I'm doing good, I'm doing good. How have you been, sweetie? How have you been? It's great to see you again. Yeah, attacking during this game is hard. But yeah, I've been doing good. I've actually been working on something, a bit of a project that I hope to unveil at some point. It's nothing major I've mentioned about on Twitter. I'm doing alright, thanks. That's good, that's good. We did it! I'm pretty sure we got away. Yay! Yeah, I also got the email to reach Twitch affiliate. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to get like all the setup and stuff done for that, for like affiliate, like, you know, channel points, redeems, and emotes and stuff like that. Mainly because something's up with that, so I don't know how much to reveal, but basically, like, my affiliate setup, there was a bit of a snag. And now I'm having to reach out to Twitch support about it, so yeah, it's gonna be a little while before I can get, like, channel points and stuff like that. Congratulations on becoming a Twitch affiliate! Thank you! Thank you! Yeah, it was such an emotional moment for me when I got the email. It was great. It was great. But yeah, so I hope to get, like, the Twitch affiliate up and running as soon as I can, like, the stuff for it. At the moment, though, it's, like, again, it's a snag. Work in progress. Coming soon. No, CC Ducato, don't you even Don't you even say that. Well, you don't see the ghost anymore? I don't think so. It's quiet. Almost too quiet. Come at me, losers. If you can, that is. Now you know that cursing me is useless. He's like, ah, God, I'm a maniac. I have no idea, and honestly, it's just so annoying. Like, ugh, I hate it so much. Like, can you just go away, honey? Like, can you just go away? Like, can you stop being a fad for a hot second? Hey, Mad Rat, are you sure they're a ghost in the first place? You're only saying that because you didn't see them. At least Shonen Jump said no fucking thing. Yeah, I know, right? I know. Yeah, I remember, like, people having a heart attack because, like, they were announcing something in, like, vague terms, but it's like, now they're just opening up a store. Honestly, now every time somebody has to announce something, they have to go, no, we're not talking about NFTs, basically. Just think about those grotesque, gross bodies. What's their most liked? Wow, nice. Like, people hate them. People absolutely hate them, and yet, like, ugh. Like, I guess, like, they make so much money, it's like, some people just don't care. It's like, ugh. I don't know, it's gross, it's gross. Mad Rat? They're so ugly, I know, right? It devalues art, too. It's like, it's just wanting to own something for the sake of ownership and money. It's not because you actually appreciate it or like it, you know what I mean? It's like, it's totally different from, like, art commissions where you get, like, personal commissions and it means something to you, even if it has no value. It's, like, almost the exact opposite. Huh? What happened? Companies have VTuber. I know, right? Like, just become a VTuber instead. Like, come on. You get much more from that. Did you faint again? What is going on with you? Honey, I'm kind of dead. My body's not exactly, you know. Also, yeah, I did not expect to get to the boss the first time I, like, tried this. Like, I will be perfectly honest. I expect this to take longer. Oh? Did you pass out again, little rat? You had a rough time. No shit, sweet cheeks. You shouldn't go where ghosts linger. Did you see Belle here? Unfortunately, no. Like, I had such a busy birthday week that I wasn't able to go and see Belle. It's unfortunate because, like, it looks great, and so many people have said it is wonderful. So, yeah. Who knows? Like, maybe I'll see it another time. Maybe not in theaters. Maybe not in theaters specifically. But, yeah. How was the con? The convention was great. I got a lot of great stuff. Like, I showed the picture on Twitter, but yeah. I had such a fun time. I met, like, a lot. Like, I met so many good artists. I managed to get merchandise that I really liked, including a figurine. Yay, Rimuru stuff. Yeah. I got a figure of Rimuru from that time I got reincarnated as a slime, and I've been collecting his figures. I got 3 of them. You probably saw the pics, but yeah, I got 3 of them, and I'm planning on getting more. I just really like looking at Rimuru. He is the best. He's the best. Oh, by the way, CC Cow, there was something I meant to ask you. I know, right? Like, I want all the merchandise. Like, if you find any Rimuru merchandise, just send it to me. Like, if I had a throne, like, that would just be filled with Rimuru stuff. Like, just send it to me. Yay. I also plan on cosplaying as Rimuru at some point. I also plan on cosplaying as him. I really want to. But before I forget, there was something I wanted to specifically ask you, CC Dakota, because you are on the anime stuff. You are in the know-how. So, I wanted to ask you. I recently saw a clip of this one anime, and I saw the main character for it, and I got so fascinated by this one dude. And I'm just like, okay, so how's the anime itself? And just out of curiosity, have you ever seen Princess Connection Redive? Just out of curiosity. Like the anime, not the game. So what did the ghost look like? Did you see the rats you killed? Yes? Oh yeah, I've seen of it. How is it? Just out of curiosity. Some of it, okay. Makes sense, makes sense. It's alright, you weren't wrong. You see things properly. It's very friendly while I watch it. Okay, okay. Like, I've heard for the most part, it seems to be good. Season 2 is out this season. Yeah. Like, season 2 is out. Like, I was, like, so interested in it because I just saw a clip of, like, the main character, and I'm just like, is this dude, like, literally just, like, a freaking puppy dog in a human body? Because it's like, the dude can barely communicate. He seems like, I don't know, like, it's hard to put into words, like very kind of childlike in a sense. Like, it's based on a mobile game by the studio that made Rage of Bahamut. Yeah, that's what I heard. It's like Side Games, right? I remember Side Games because they were also the one that I think they helped. Either they published or produced like Shadowverse. So I'm actually Side Games. Yeah, I'm actually very familiar with Side Games thanks to Shadowverse. So, yeah. If you had just told me, like, oh, that was the same guy that powered Shadowverse, I've been like, oh, yeah. But the animation, for instance, connects very good. Yeah, I've seen, like, clips of it, and it looks pretty good. And like I said, I'm interested in, like, the main character, Yuki, simply because it's like, he seems like he acts way different from what you would expect. Okay. So there's a following for it, and it seems to be pretty good. I will probably check that out then. I'll probably check out some episodes. It seems like a really fun anime to just kind of binge watch. Plus, like, I just get into, like, anime and games where the main character just is so different from the rest, you know? Like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm like a main character person. I get drawn to stuff thanks to the main characters, so yeah. That's my personal thing. You can't fight unless you can see, after all. Do you feel remorse for killing your own kind? Maybe. You're allowed to think killing them was wrong. We all make mistakes. As long as you keep your goal in mind, you'll reach any heights. Do you still have the strength and courage to fulfill your dream? Yes. Wonderful! You know not to give up, ever. I'm so relieved. Things like those ghosts will stand in your way. Remember, cheese. Follow the cheese. If you continue onwards towards the cheese, you'll find your goal. My novels, but I'm sad, are being closed down. I haven't been able to read it. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I got up to 5 volumes of the slime novels. Again, you can probably see that on the pic that I sent. I plan on hopefully reading the full series at some point. It'll probably take a while because, like, I can't just, like, binge read everything. Plus, like, I want to own all the light novels, and that would take a while, you know? You don't have the bookstores nearby anymore. Yeah, I feel that. I got Barnes & Nobles in some locations. But yeah, like, in terms of, like, bookstores, there's really not that much to pick from. Like, Barnes & Nobles is kind of the last, like, major bookstore chain that I know of that's still in business. Maybe some others are around, but none in my general location. Which is sad. Like, I want there to be, like, a bigger, like, bookstore seller, you know what I mean? I mean, Barnes & Noble's fine, don't get me wrong, but, like, yeah, like, having some more bookstores would be great. Don't forget, little rat. Your goal is definitely getting closer. And when your wish comes true, well, I'm sure you'll find your next goal. I'm looking forward to a beautiful ending. I don't know about that, sister. Magrat! Oh, goodness. Your actions are far scarier than any ghost. Ugh, shut up! Hey, are you alright? I was called to the afterlife. Wait, what? We made it back to the lab. Lab? This place? We've got to find the human. The rat god told me my goal's near. It'll lead to my dream. Goal? To kill the human. Let's go find him. Yeah, we're a rat trying to kill a human. When do you get a TikTok, Dragon? Honestly, I have no freaking clue because TikTok to me, like, I don't know. I've never been into TikToks, you know what I mean? So I don't know if I'd ever get a TikTok. I mean, it's a possibility, and sometimes, like, when you want to make it as a content creator, sometimes you gotta suck it up and go for, like, certain platforms just cuz. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, I would have to really heavily consider it. Like, what would I even do? That kind of thing. Okay, that came out of nowhere. Like, I was doing good, and then that came out. I do know, like, some VTubers do have, like, TikToks and stuff like that. No shade to them. No shade to them. It's just a personal preference on my part. So, yeah, there's definitely stuff that I could potentially do. It's just, yeah. So, I was trying to do the... All the TikToks when people tweet videos of white people doing terrible cook. Oh, God, I know, right? You would never, ever find me, like, doing, like, the terrible cooking thing. Because, for one thing, I actually have common sense. For a second thing, I'm actually a pretty decent cook. Like, I'm not spectacular or anything like that, but my family actually did, for a while, try to convince me to actually go into culinary school. Because they're like, you make really good food, you look really happy when you're doing it, like, just go for it. It was a thought for a while. But I don't know. But that's also another reason why, cooking streams are something that I would really consider doing. It's just like figuring out, like, it's just biting the bullet and figuring out, like, what exactly I would need for a cooking stream. It's Otaku Chef with Dragon. Exactly. Like, the only thing holding me back from doing any cooking streams is what exactly I would need, like, webcam, stuff like that, like, getting a setup and stuff. Because my family would be interested in, like, seeing me doing cooking streams, too. Like, that's fine, but... Yeah. I just need to do more research into it before I fully do it. That's all. But yeah, I don't consider myself to be a terrible cook, no. Plus, it'd be fun to, like, make drinks with you guys. Like, show you some, like, cool drinks and stuff. Like, I think that'd be cool. Which is also another reason why I ask people, like, okay, so what's your favorite drink? Like, on Twitter and stuff like that, because, I don't know, I just like drinks. I like making people drinks and stuff like that. Plus, like, it's a bit of an icebreaker question, because everyone has, like, a favorite drink. There's something that people like. You know, even if it's just straight up, like, water, it's like, hey, that's fine. You can get creative with water. Do you like carbonated water? If not, do you put, like, any fruits in your water, you know? Would you be willing to try water with fruit in it? That's your favorite kind of fruit, you know? It leads into a lot of interesting places. I like those fruit drink droplets. Oh, the stuff that comes in the container and then you can put it into your water and it basically flavors up the water. Like, yeah, those are good. I actually had those for a while myself, like Dasani and stuff like that. I haven't used those in a while though, because just because I haven't really felt the need to. I like the blueberry. Oh, blueberry sounds nice. That's one of my favorite fruits is blueberry. Like, blueberry is just good for a lot of things. Also, fun fact, if you have problem with, like, if you have, like, skincare problems, eating blueberries actually helps. Like, blueberries are great for the skin. You know, I didn't think I was doing too badly on this level. But I guess the times have just been getting more strict. Okay. I thought I wasn't gonna make it through that one. Okay. And boom. I didn't think I was doing too bad, but oh well. It is what it is. Honestly, the grading system here is like in Cuphead. It's like, I don't care as long as I get through the level, you know what I mean? Like, I'll focus on being a master at this game another time, you know? I just want to get through the game. Also, I like how the games, like, the levels feel about as long as they need to be. Like, none of the levels feel like they overstay their welcome, which I like. I genuinely like that. Look. The moon's out. It's pretty creepy. Plus, it looks pretty bright for the moon being out. What? But it's daytime. The moon's been out all day. Where? It'd be great if the moon fell. And destroyed the human, the rats, and the lab. You're mad. I don't see any moon. What con did you go to? Trying to remember exactly. I think it's called SAC Anime. SAC Anime WinterCon. It was the January 16th one. Yeah, SAC Anime. It's a good con. Like, it's not, like, super big. It doesn't have, like, a ton of stuff, like, going on exactly. But it does have, like, a lot of booths, a lot of merchandise, several artists, and stuff like that. It's a nice little convention that's not too far away. I've heard of that con. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the one that I went to. Let me see. I could be wrong. It could be a different one, and I was just thinking about, like... Okay, yeah, no, it wasn't that con, my bad. It was like a Stockton con? Oh, no, it was Stockton Con, my bad. You seen a guest there? No, not exactly. Stockton WinterCon. You could probably figure out my general location just from that information. But yeah, Stockton Con. Did you see any guests there? No, not in particular. Like I said, it was just like a smaller convention, so yeah. I think I was looking up SAC Anime recently, and that's why I said that instead of Stockton Con. My bad. You and I have never understood one another, even to the end. Hey, don't say that. If you say there's a moon, there is. I just can't see it. You don't need to say that. How can we be friends, Mad Rat? You want a hug? He needs one. Stop that. You're so annoying. I don't have time to make friends with you. No more talking. I've got to kill that human. Let me know if you need more courage to kill him. I'll give you a hug. I don't need you. Technically, you actually do. Because he's kind of your heart, honey. Like that one Mickey Mouse meme where he's like, stop. Where it's like, stop that to his own heart. And then the heart just stops and he's like, I've changed my mind. Keep beating. Mickey Mouse shorts are great. Oh yeah, the same studio that did the Mickey Mouse shorts are doing the new Cuphead series. Which just makes so much sense. Ah, damn it, I thought I could... Like, the animation stuff for the new Cuphead series looks great. Did you see any cool cosplay? Huh, my nose itch. Any cool cosplay? There was a lot of cosplayers. I did see one person who was dressed up in a lot of Oswald merchandise, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, and I really liked that one. I thought that one was cool. One chick who looked like a female Inuyasha, which also very nice. And Irumika, no! No, and that was one of the things I was looking for, was like Irumika merchandise. I managed to find that time I got reincarnated as a slime merchandise, thank God. But no Irumika, and I'm just like, guys, why? Irumika is so good. And Yasha, what year is this? It's our year, CC Takano. It's the people who used to stay up until 5 in the morning just to watch Inuyasha before school. Whoa. Yeah, spoiler. I was that person who used to stay up just to watch Inuyasha before school. I was so freaking tired when I went to school, but... the life of the nerd. Am I right? Yeah, I had a friend in middle school who got me into, like, a lot of, like, that animes. A lot of animes that I know of to this day, like Inuyasha. If I wanted to, yeah. I haven't checked out any of it. Yashahime? The sequel series? Like, I haven't seen a lot of it. I know the detail. Like, I know, like, some of the details and stuff. And I have seen the clip of Inuyasha and Kagome meeting their daughter, Moroha? Wow, I cannot pronounce her name. Also, I cannot get through this. Which is just stupid. Sorry. Okay, there we go. That's how nostalgia works, my friend. Everything that is old is new again. Like, yeah. Like, things just get, like, rebooted so often, so yeah. Even if something's not popular, it will become nostalgic after a while. Wait, like, at least, like, 10 to 15 years, and the same thing will happen with Irumika. I tried to save myself. I know, right? It's also funny because now, like, everyone who's into anime, back then, like, back in, like, their middle school and stuff like that, they're the cool kids now. Like, we knew about all this anime a while back. Now anime's becoming, like, way more mainstream and stuff. It's an interesting time that we live in, isn't it? Are we the cool kids or are we still cringe? We're as cool as we feel like at CC Ducato, which is a very cringe thing for a cool kid to say. honestly, like, cringe to me has never been an issue. Mainly because I don't care. Being cringe is cool, exactly. Exactly. I don't care. Like, I mean, look at my model. Like, you really think I care? Hello there, General. How you doing, sweetheart? Hi, General Chloe. Don't mind us. We're just talking about anime and being the cool kids now. Because we are into anime, and anime is cool now. Isn't that right, CC Ducato? High fives. Oh yeah, General, are you into anime? I got squeezed. Please. Your birthday live stream was a lot of fun. I know, right? Like, my birthday stream was great. I'm food, and yes, I am. Okay, good. You know, I wasn't even gonna question the I am food statement. I was just gonna be like, yes, you are. I got into a rhythm. Yay, food. Yeah. High five to food. We were talking about cooking earlier. Yeah, we were talking about me being up for doing like cooking streams. Because I am not the stereotypical white person, and I actually know how to cook a damn meal. Okay, I say stereotypical white person, but like, it's fine. I'm white. I'm white. I can say shit about white people. I'm white. It was fun on that stream night. Well, and the Admiral finally realized who I am. He was messaging me last night, and he's like, and I mentioned like, oh yeah, someone mentioned that they knew you in real life. Like, I think it was General Cannoli who did, and he didn't believe me until he actually saw like the stream. I mean, and like realized, wait, my best friend has been General Cannoli this entire time. And I'm just like, yeah, like, you straight up didn't know that? And apparently he didn't, because you only apparently saw his stream when I came around or something like that. Taco! Hey, Taco! How you doing, honey? How you doing, sweetie? Taco's cool. I agree. Tacos are good. Welcome! Okay, hold on. There's activity happening. Hold on. Admiral! Hey, Admiral! How you doing? It's a raid! Ah, gosh dang it. What is up with my alerts? Why are my alerts not going off? Come on! Ah, tacos! Nice! Welcome, Taco Army. Hello! My 50 Shades of Grey partner. Ready for something. I'll see you later. See you at CC Ducato. I'll be seeing you another time. Bye! But hey, Admiral, how you doing, sweetie? Yes. Daga, you've been labeled as a suspicious person. I just thought I should warn you. I might drop in again later. Okay. I'll be seeing you later, CC Ducato. Thank you. I am sucking. Yes, I am. I'm still playing this rat game because I like this rat game, even if it gets on my skivvies. I don't know. Yeah, welcome everyone, welcome. Thank you, Admiral, I greatly appreciate the raid. Sorry, I've been like, kind of distracted right now. And I'm gonna lose this level because I am sucking at it. And time's up. You guys rated at the exact, like, great point. This is quality stream content right here. This is what you all came to see, isn't that right? You came to see me sucking out a rhythm game. Back on the topic. What was the best anime you watched? Oh gosh, like in terms of like the best anime, that would be difficult. That would be very difficult for me to pin down. I think an anime that's like close to my heart is Shaman King, because that was like the first anime I really got into as a kid, and they did a reboot of it, so that's a lot of fun. Oh, hold on, 1 second. There's a spider. Come on, come here, little spider. Got the spider. Yeah, like the first, like my favorite anime, like Shaman King's a really good one, because that, again, that was the first anime I got into. Yada. Welcome to Demon School Rumicon though recently has been kind of like my modern favorite, because Welcome to Demon School Rumicon is genuinely great. All of you listening to this stream, go watch it. It needs more fans. Also, hello there, Mousy Cakes. Aww. Your emotes are so cute. Didn't get to see that. And thank you, Angie. Yeah, it's great to see you. Admiral 2. I think that's just about everyone. Like, I love that. Oh, it's the dancing rats. That's good. That's good. Mousy Cakes is subjecting. Oh, thank you, Mousy. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. For some strange reason, my raids were not working. Like my raid notifications. I don't know why. Sorry about that. Hello there, Mousy Cakes. Oh, aren't you adorable? Yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you, honey. It's a pleasure to meet you. Mouse, not rat. Exactly. Unlike this dude right here. Hello, nice to meet you. Yeah, same. Doggo, what am I gonna do with you, honey? What am I gonna do with you? Yeah, kind of sorry for like skipping over like a bit of a story there. I already saw that cutscene, so yeah. That's the only reason. Nobody's having taco pizza, Doggo. I'm sorry, honey. Although taco pizza does sound really great. What's your guys' favorite pizza? Mine's Supreme. Sad. I know. I'm sorry, sweetie. Ah! By the way, I suck at this game. So I'm sorry. If anybody wants to see some quality content, you're gonna have to settle for the sound of my sensual voice. And this type of gameplay. Oh, straight cheese or Italian sausage. Nice. Meat Lovers for me. Meat Lovers is great, yeah. I agree, General Cannoli. Meat Lovers is very good. Woo, woo. Now I suddenly want a Meat Lover pizza like that. I had mac and cheese before this. Okay, game. You and me are gonna come to an understanding, okay? Of course, I know, right? Also, here's a make it or break a question. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no? My favorite is spicy chicken, spicy beef, olive, sweet corn, cheese, and stuffed crust. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Ah, damn it. I actually really like sweet corn myself. No! You don't like pineapple on pizza? Never had it. Okay. That's understandable. Me, I like pineapple on pizza. Suck a doggo. Apple on pizza's good. Never. General Cannoli, no.
Objection!
Ah, thank you, the Gothic Angel. Huh? Thank you, Ange. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate the follow, sweetie. Thank you. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me, game. Oh, the game's doing this to me. You have a homing attack! You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. All follows are greatly appreciated. What? I can only imagine what that would look like. Which is fine for everyone. Has their own taste, even if they are wrong. You just had to put that in, eh, General? Yeah, yeah. Ow, damn it. Oh well, it is what it is. If we want to get into petty arguments, then we can go on to, like, how you set up your toilet paper. Garlic sauce pizza with chicken. Oof. Oh, that actually sounds pretty good. I like garlic. Oh, speaking of, what can I say? I like the meme. Very true, very true. You know, I should have figured ever since you joined me for my birthday stream. Like, that was very obvious of you. I eat too much garlic, I know, right? Like, garlic's good, though. Can you blame? Like, I like garlic, I like onion. Read my last message. Okay, hold on. I will read your last message in a minute, Mousy. Not Mousy, but, doggo. My bad. Got the wrong animal. Okay, yada 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 yada. Takomon, gotta catch them all. Tacos is my tacomon. Gotta taco them all. Was that up to your liking, doggo? Now, let me go back to the clock. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it was perfecto. The cow goes moo. Does it? I would have never guessed. Okay, got no. There we go. And a sheep goes oink. Missing out a dog from a mouse. I know, right? Everyone in here is an animal. Like, to a certain degree. Yeah, Twitch I find is funny. I wasn't planning on crashing into your stream. I know, right? I mean, you happened to play Dead by Daylight. We needed another player. It's like, it just seemed like it was... seemed like it worked. Also, General Cannoli, like, was just telling me how you just now kind of figured out who he was, Admiral. Just saying. Mousy Cakes lays on Admiral's head. Oh, that's so cute. Ah, damn it. Lol, yes. Yeah, this ended up like last time. It was only after watching your VOD, yeah. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna wait. And I waited too long. Okay. Jump. Oh, it's still funny. I know, right? I mean, at least you got it now. At least she eventually figured it out. Hamburger pizza. You know, you talking about Pokemon, Doggo, is just reminding me about Pokemon Legends Arceus. Who here is excited for Pokemon Legends? Because I am. I'm super interested in that game. It's gonna be coming out very soon. Yeah, me, bro. I know, right? Yes, Queen. I'm going to die. I was right at the end there. Oh, God, no. I was at the goal. I got a pre-order. Oh, you got a pre-order. Nice, nice. That's nice. Like, I don't got a pre-ordered or anything. I'm I'm a little bit on the broke side. Like, not too badly, not too badly. Like, I can still get through my days and stuff, but it is a $60 game, I assume. So yeah. I usually wait until it like gets out. Before I purchase anything. Like, pre-orders have not worked out for me in the past before. So yeah, I am usually careful about pre-ordering games. That's just me though. I think everyone has a story like that. Like where you pre-ordered a game and then you were like, maybe I shouldn't have. For my family, it was Watch Dogs that we pre-ordered and then we ended up kind of not finishing the game. For, I think, pretty understandable reasons, if you guys ever played that game. That is fair, yeah. Yeah, like, in general, like, unless there's some, like, really big incentive for me to, like, the only game that I pre-ordered, well, I technically didn't pre-order it, my family pre-ordered it for me, because it was for, like, my birthday. It was Kingdom Hearts 3. That was kind of the last game that I did. Anyway. I just didn't get anything extra fancy. I just didn't get anything extra. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, Nintendo's usually not the ones that do, like, the pre-order and you get the Mega Ultra Super bonus kind of thing. And, you know, it's like, you have to have a checklist just to see what's the differences. They might have, like, a little incentive here and there, but they're usually not the big offenders when it comes to that. At least not to my knowledge. But yeah, like, technically the last game that I pre-ordered was Kingdom Hearts 3, and I am actually a big fan of Kingdom Hearts, and I actually ended up really loving Kingdom Hearts 3. So many people are like, I was disappointed by the game, and I'm like, I can't relate, honey. That game is exactly what I expected it to be. Like, I'm fine with it. Same, yeah. Like, everyone's like, I'm so disappointed. I'm like, honey, like, I've been with Kingdom Hearts 3 I've been with Kingdom Hearts my entire life. It was exactly what I expected it. Like, I will admit, like, it's not, like, a perfect game or anything like that. There are issues, and I did, like, bring up, like, some of them when I initially talked about it on Twitter. But for the most part, it's like, I don't know. I liked it. That's just me, though. Okay. I've been messing up on this level. I'm actually getting pretty decent. I'm off now, Lady Dragon. See you Sunday, my love. See you! See you, Admiral. I will be seeing you Sunday, but we'll be reading 50 Shades of Grey together. Not from the beginning, only the sexy parts. So yeah, if anybody really likes hearing people read 50 Shades of Grey, then join me in the Admiral Sunday. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Also, yeah, I ran a poll on my Twitter asking, like, hey, like, we're gonna be reading 50 Shades of Grey Sunday. What do you guys want us to do with it? And it was either do the sexy chapters, do the funny chapters, do both sexy and funny, or start from the beginning. And everyone, like, it wasn't like completely unanimous, but like A lot of people just went with, oh yeah, we want the sexy chapters. And honestly, I am not surprised. I just ran the poll just to be sure, as well as to get any chapter recommendations. Like, if anybody's got a chapter in 50 Shades of Grey you want us to read out, like, let us know. Let me or the Admiral know. But yeah, I totally expected it. What? Honestly, though, I was kind of expecting, like, the both funny and sexy chapters, but nobody voted for that, so it's like, okay. Only the sexy. Like, people want the sexy. Okay. I know what audience I'm catering to. I mean, I think a lot of you come from the Admiral, so... Why should I even be surprised? I just thought it was a joke at first. Us reading 50 Shades of Grey? Or 50 Shades of Grey in general? It was. But we took it and ran with it, yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's a pretty simple collab stream kind of thing. Plus, like I said, it's funny. And we can call it at any point. We're not going to be forced to, like, read 50 Shades of Grey the entire time, you know? If we want to, we can stop at any point. 50 Shades part, yeah. Plus, who doesn't want to hear the Admiral do, Christian Grey's part? Like, come on. Come on, you want to hear the Admiral, read 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah. Yeah, we're not forcing ourselves to do this. We just thought it'd be funny. Thank the gods. We're gonna kill you, Angie. I'm sorry, darling. You're not gonna survive this Sunday. I apologize. Okay, I finally got through that level. Hot damn. I'm not perfect, but at least I can get through this game. Look, Heart, it's him. Yeah, you will. Yeah. You expect it. At least it'll be a nice sensual death. You will go the way you've always wanted to, honey. In a blushing, horrible mess. The human. It's just as she said. I'm gonna jump in so many lakes. I know, right? You're gonna be taking some swims. I followed the cheese straight to the human. Now, how should I kill him? Where do you see the human, Mad Rat? Right there! Mad Rat, what's going on with you, really? Alrighty, I'm outie. Later, Admiral. Later, my friend. I'll be seeing you another time. If not sooner, we will be seeing each other Sunday. And we'll probably be talking in the Twitters because we usually do. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the raid, honey. It was greatly appreciated. Thank you, thank you. The moon, cheese, and now the human? I didn't see any of those ghosts either, you know. Be honest with me. Have you really gone mad, Mad Rat? I mean, it's kind of in the title, so yeah. Huh? You're the one who's gone mad, moron. Crap, he left. Let's go after him, quickly. Mad Rat, wait. What? Are you trying to get in my way? Seriously, something's not right here. I understand that you're running out of time, but calm down. What do you even know about me? You're just too scared to kill the human. That's not true. I'm just scared of going with you. You've clearly lost it. I don't have time to waste standing around. This is the only chance I've got. There's no point in chasing a human who isn't even there. I don't care what you have to say. I'll kill him, even if no one understands. Leave me alone. Wake up, Mad Rat. Ah, something's up. Something is very, very up. Is our psyche starting to break down? You know, that would actually make a lot of sense. I mean, we are technically dead. So, yeah, it wouldn't be that surprising if we were also going insane. Woo! You know, I do not need disappearing platforms in my life. Thank you. I already have enough time with this game. Ah, oh well. Woo! Oh yeah, how was your B-Day weekend? It was so much fun. I had a great time. I spent a lot of that with my friends. And just that. I spent a lot of that with my friends. We went to an escape room. Yeah, we did a Sherlock Holmes themed escape room, which was a lot of fun. Do you guys like doing escape rooms? Because I do. I just really like puzzles in general. Like, I'm not very good at puzzles. I'm not very good, but I do enjoy me some good puzzles. Good fun. Yeah. Woo, boo, 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 boo. I love escape rooms. Yeah, I know. I've never tried it yet. Okay. Yeah. Escape rooms are a lot of fun. Unfortunately, me and my friends, we didn't escape this one. We got really close. We were at like one last step, pretty much. But the connecting tissue for the puzzle, like what we had to figure out, it was hard. Like, even now, like we had the explanation, we had it explained to us, like what the solution was. But even then, we're like, we have no idea how you were supposed to get that, you know? It was like one of those situations where it's like, yeah. It was just really difficult. It was a medium room difficulty too. But yeah. It was still like a lot of fun though. We still had a lot of fun with the escape room. Woo! Come on. Yeah, but aside from that, we also went to a mall. Got some good stuff. I got me some anime figurines. Because of course I did. Like, I'm one of those types when I get into a franchise, I like want to get like the merchandise and stuff. I might consider doing that instead of my original plan this year for me. Oh, what was your original plan? Like, what's the deets? What's up with you, General? If I may ask. Woo. There we go. Skydiving! Oh, okay. Skydiving's a lot of, like, I have never been skydiving, but hey, okay. Skydiving would be kind of fun. Okay. How did I save myself? Yeah, I have never skydived. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of heights. Same here, actually. That's part of the reason why I haven't been skydiving, because I am not the biggest fan of heights. Like, heights and me, we don't get along. The only other one that I don't get along with, like the aside from heights, I also have another phobia that's I don't want to say it's unusual, but a lot of people are like, really, whenever they hear this phobia of mine, because it's the type of thing where you think you would get over it, but I just never did. Even when I was a kid. But yeah, my other phobia, aside from heights, is I'm actually afraid of the dark. And a lot of people, when they hear about this, like, why? Or they're like, yeah, I'm not afraid of the dark, like, I can't sleep unless it's like pure darkness. And I'm just like, how can you even do that? Like, I cannot sleep unless I have a light on. I get so nervous whenever it gets dark too. And like, not outside, but like whenever my house is like completely dark, I just get so nervous. It's not because of how I get, but the sun is stopped when you hit the ground. Oh gosh, yeah. For a lot of people, like, the fear of heights comes from, like, what could happen. It's not just the height itself. It's what could potentially happen if you fell. Like, nobody wants to die by splatting themselves on the ground. Nobody wants that. And if you do, honey, therapy's free. Therapy is available. Like, there is help. Like, nobody wants that. So, yeah. That's completely reasonable to be afraid of the dark. Yeah, thank you. Like, it's not like people have been, like, super insensitive to me whenever I mention that I'm afraid of the dark. They just, like, go, huh. Like, to them it's unusual, but it's... Yeah. But it's not like I've been harshly bullied because of it or anything like that. It's just kind of an unusual thing that people find. Whoa. Yep, I ran out of time. That would figure. That's a hard level. That's a hard level with the platforms and stuff. If you don't got a handle on this game, it's like, yeah. Right, yeah. That's the whole thing with phobias, is the reason why you have that phobia, it can range for a lot of people, but a lot of the time the phobia is just from the what if could happen of a situation rather than the exact phobia itself. Because a lot of phobias are harmless in theory. Like, being up in a high place is not bad so long as you are, you have stable ground. Being in an airplane is not bad so long as the airplane doesn't crash. It's the possibility that it could happen, And for me, like, the darkness itself is not really the problem. It's what could happen in the darkness. It's what could be lurking in the darkness, Something could come crawling out. I could see things in there. It's like, yeah. That's oftentimes why people have certain phobias. And they can't help it. It's just like a reaction that they have. I get so nervous when I get up in a high place, and I don't mean to. Same with in the dark. I don't mean to get, like, nervous when I'm in the dark. It just happens. Then, of course, like, reason why you might be afraid of something is because, like, trauma and stuff like that. That's also generally what happens, too. But yeah, it's the possibilities of what could happen that people dislike about phobia. How to do it properly. The splat steps? Like how to skydive properly or how to fall properly? Ooh, I went too soon. Okay, that was my issue. I just got too trigger happy. Same thing happened there. Too many moves. Squat, pray, leap, touchdown. Okay. Yeah, the actual methods to ensuring that you don't wind up as a puddle on the ground. I gotcha. That would be kind of important for a skydiver. Wait, is that the reason why you want to go skydiving, is to learn how to not splat on the ground if you fall from a high place or something? Like, is that the whole reason? Just curious. Or did you just genuinely thought skydiving would be a lot of fun? Ooh, okay. So I was right. I gotcha, General. Wait, does that mean that Admiral's gonna go skydiving? Or at least that was the plan? I pause. I'm still doing it. Okay. Hey, conquer your fears, my friend. And no. Aw. That would have been funny. That would have been funny if the Admiral was doing it. I know, it's just the thought of him doing it I find funny. Okay. Nobody wants to jump out of a completely safe plane over several thousand feet. Don't know why. Same here. Crazy, I tell you. So wait, like, did you invite the Admiral and he just straight up said no? Oh, that's funny. Because if that's true, you can tell him that Dragon Fate says he's a coward. Like, go ahead and tell him that. See what happens. A long time ago. It was a big no. Oh, gosh. The Admiral has an airship, and yet he's not willing to skydive. I see how it is. Also, I just realized, General. You know the Admiral. Next time I'm Gotcha. Like, you know the Admiral pretty well, I imagine, General. Like, at least decently. Do you have any embarrassing stories about him? Like, any funny, embarrassing stories that won't put the man's identity in jeopardy? You know what I mean? You know, I just gotta go for it. I just gotta suck it up and go for it. There we go. See what happens when you suck it up and go for it? Unlike the Admiral in skydiving. Yeah, I know. Hurry it up, hurry it up. We got a time limit. I get it. That time I think I just accidentally hit the wrong button. Yeah, roughly. I can name a few. I gotta ask him permission first before a live audience. Understandable. Understandable. You could always tell me, later without a live audience. That makes sense. I definitely don't want to, like, make anyone uncomfortable or something. I only asked because I thought it'd be funny. But yeah, that's also the reason why I'm like, something that wouldn't put the man's identity in jeopardy, you know? Because, of course, everyone's entitled to their own privacy. Absolutely, no matter what. Yeah, I figured. I always get up to this part and then I flub it. Yeah, like if I ever ask you guys like anything like that, like just know you do not have to say anything if you don't want to. Like basically just tell me no or I don't want to and like I'll back off. I wonder if we could skip. I guess not. Well, let's have to do it like this. Oh well, the cutscene's not too long. Just a whole bunch of jibber-jabbering. Oh yeah, I understand. Absolutely. Yeah, it's also a matter of respect and stuff, because you don't want to accidentally say anything and make the Admiral mad or put your relationship in jeopardy. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, it's the same with my friends and stuff. Like, I try not to say anything that I know, like, they wouldn't mind having out there, you know? Because I'm not a big streamer, and it's not, like, very likely that these stories would go far, but you never know. And even, like, no matter how big of a streamer that you are, like, it's still just common courtesy. So yeah, only reveal what you are absolutely, like, 100% comfortable revealing. I mean, this is the internet, and, like, a thing that people forget on the internet is you don't have to say shit if you don't want to. Like, everyone's, like, tries so hard to be, like, themselves and to be, like, relatable on the internet and stuff, and it's like, yeah, but you also don't have to say anything if you really don't want to. Nobody can force you. But I can share some of mine if you wish to hear that I'm willing to share. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. If you are 100% okay with sharing, feel free to share, my friend. I was in a groove there, and then I flubbed it. I mean, you know, it'd help if I was actually just, like, better at platformers. Like, I'm not horrible at platformers. I play the Sly Cooper games. I'm also not the best at it either. Also, I recently saw a retrospective of the Sly Cooper series was out on YouTube. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm so happy to see that people are still discussing Sly Cooper to this day because it's a franchise that deserves it. I am loving this so hard. Well, I'm talking about one of my favorite game series. While I'm at it. I have a tiger. I have a tiger. Whee! Yeah, man. No. Damn it. What's it like to be good at this game? I can only imagine. What's it like to not suck at platformers and rhythm games? Me and my sister, we tried, No Straight Roads, and it took us a long time to be, like, a certain boss. And it's like, oh, gosh. Like, I left too soon, and I'm like, oh, God. Ah, see what happens when I don't psych myself out? I stopped talking for a hot second. Yeah. Like, yeah, I stopped talking for a hot second. And hi, my model. Hi. And look what happened. Yeah, I know. Hurry it up. Down and down. Up. God. Well, I'm not gonna do this level. I was so close, too. Like, I was pretty sure I was, like, really close. And then, like, that happened. Oh, well. Now I can read this. Back in my high school days, I had a favorite shirt that I used for PE. It was an old maroon shirt that had a little hole on the side. I thought it gives it character. But one day in spring, we played flag football, and once I had the ball and went for the end zone, someone grabbed the whole of my shirt and grabbed my shorts, and in one swift movement, my shirt was ripped off me and torn. So it was one awkward moment of me trying to go to the locker room. Oh, I'm so sorry. My friend ripped you your best shirt. To your best maroon shirt. Aw. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Yeah, that would figure. That would figure. But, oh, man. At least I never had anything like that. Like, I mean, I'm a girl, so having a shirt ripped off of me would be very awkward. Like, no, like, yeah. Now everyone could see your chiseled abs, am I right, General? You're not wrong. You know, that whole ripped t-shirt thing would have been a very sexy time if you all weren't in high school. And if it was, you know... Damn it. Be the whole gospel of the school, I know, right? What, nobody appreciated your chiseled abs? Heretics. Man rips a shirt in front of you all and y'all give him nothing. Come on. Ah, damn it. Yeah, honestly, like, I have no stories about, like, high school or anything like that, simply because, like, to me, high school was one huge blur. Nope, nobody didn't really push on it to confirm it was true or not. Again, a man rips a shirt in front of you people and you give him nothing. I see how it is. No appreciation. It was your favorite shirt too, like, come on. I was hoping the platform was gonna be up. I gotta take a risk, stand pay off. Okay. Oh, my hat's still on my chair. Nice. I keep a hat with me when I'm in... Oh! So not just the chiseled abs, but your chiseled, other places as well, huh? Please tell me you are not going all natural. Or do. I don't mind. Like, my friend, what you basically told me was that you almost accidentally stripped nude for your entire class. And I gotta say, that's freaking funny. I was wearing boxers. What's with the quotes, honey? What kind of boxers were they? Were you rocking a Speedo or something? Exactly. I'm gonna be going on like Admiral's stream and be like, oh, so did General Kenobi ever tell you about the how he nearly stripped naked for his entire class? And he's either gonna go, oh yeah, I know that story, or no, what? Damn it. I'm doing, like, better, too. Okay. I meant for the funny. Okay. Like, I was so close. Hmm. Come on. I wasn't sure if anybody got the show. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was just teasing you anyway. Like, they would figure that you would have normal boxers on. I mean, you're in high school at this time. Like, why would you be wearing, like, frickin' Speedo or something like that to a gym class or something, you know? Unless you have another story about how your friends dared you to wear lingerie to your gym class, it's like, yeah, you were wearing, like, normal-ass stuff. Yeah, it would be pretty weird. Ah, and I ran out of time again. Like, I get so close to the level and then it just, like, stop. Yeah, it would be. It would be. Not very appropriate, too, considering everything considering. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, I might get this level, like, one last try, and if I don't get it, like, on this stream, then I might just, like, can this and, like, we can try again at, like, another time. Because I really like this game, but man, it's difficult. Plus, I don't know if everybody wants to see me, like, failing over and over again on this, like, one level, you know what I mean? Ooh. I thought I could say something. Yeah, I just gotta take it slow sometimes. Instead of rushing. More funny life stories later on. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, oddly enough, I can't remember like any stories from like high school or like my school days where it's like really anything that funny happened. Maybe like it's not that like nothing happened. It's probably just I'm not remembering anything. Again, I don't like to think about school and stuff like that. It was just kind of for me. I had a lot of stuff going on. Timing is just off. And the way I look at my life story so far, it's a comedy. That's a very good way of looking at your life, honestly. Only because, like, think of it as a comedy, it's like, yeah, you can get away with, like, a lot of good stories that way. I'm gonna keep going with this level, but, yeah, just from the amount of deaths I'm doing right at this moment, this run's a failure, too. I think I'm just getting too caught up. Like, I'm honestly trying my best on this game, but sometimes you're good at some games, sometimes some games are not too good for you. Plus, I'm not like a rhythm game aficionado. Thank you. Thank you, General. I appreciate it. Like, I will eventually move. Okay, that time was my fault. That time was my fault. Yeah, I will eventually beat this level. I will eventually beat this game. I just... It's just gonna take me some time. It's one of those, I swear, I'm good at video game moments, you know what I mean? Like, again, I swear, I'm good at video games, guys. Like, why won't you believe me? Oh, also lately I've been seeing people talk about like Outlast and stuff. Mainly like streamers have been like, Outlast is so scary to me, and I'm like, huh? Because I haven't played Outlast, and I'm like, is it really that scary to like a lot of people? Because I've seen like a kind of a resurgence, and Outlast terrifies me, kind of thing. And is it like really tough? Are people having a hard time like getting through the game? Like, what's the deets? What's up with that game? Like, anybody know? Because I'm decent at horror games. I like to think. Granted, those may be some famous last words, but... Oh, that could be tough. This one's a dud. If my memory serves correctly, you're... Yeah, that's Outlast. Like, yeah. And I can't remember if you're trying to, like, search for someone while you're doing so. Like, I can't remember if it's another one. Like, my wife went missing kind of horror story. Or if it's just, like, this dude finds himself in a psychic ward and he is way too over his head. Kind of situation. Okay, yeah, I figured this one was dead. Oh well. Oh, well, it happens. It happens. But yeah, like, that's Outlast. So... Ugh. So I'm, like, just wondering if it's, like, difficult, if people are finding it hard or something like that. Okay, so I'm probably gonna quit out of this, so... Let me... Nope, that was Mad Red Dead. I'll try this another day. We'll keep banging our head against it until we win. You know, I haven't fixed this since the last time me and Admiral did this. I mean, the only way to find out is to play it. That is true. That is true. Like, that is a very, simple way to settle this, isn't it? Excuse me while I get my, coffee thing all set up here. Cafe. Sense coffee table. There you are. There we go. Because I could tell you, but where's the fun in that? True, true. Like, you most certainly don't have to tell me if you don't want to about, like, Outlast. I was just genuinely curious about the game myself. Because, of course, like, I knew about, like, Outlast from, like, a while ago. Like, people... Like, Outlast has always been kind of there. But I think it's only been recently that I've seen, like, people get a resurgence in, oh, yeah, Outlast is scary. Or, like, Outlast is blah, 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 you know? It's only been recently that I've been hearing a bit more about it, so that's why I got curious. I don't know if I'll give the game a shot, at least not currently. The next horror game that I really want to stream, though, is Little Nightmares. Little Nightmares looks like it'll be a lot of fun. Plus, it goes on sale pretty often. Like, it was on the New Year's sale, so it's not that expensive to get Little Nightmares. It's a unique horror game, too, so... That'll honestly probably be my next horror game. That's fair. Yeah, yeah. Outlast is in my sight, but not at the moment. I'm gonna change this. Changing it to just chatting for now. Because this would be a very short stream if it was just me failing at Mad Red Dead. I'm sorry for that, guys. Like, I'm really trying to like play the game and stuff like that. I know it's not like the most exciting thing to stream, but I did want to show it to people at the very least, you know? And I think it could be like a really fun stream game if you were good at it, you know what I mean? If I were like really good at the game, I imagine it'd be like really interesting to like watch and stuff like that, but oh well. Sometimes you play these games and sometimes they don't pan out like exactly how you imagine it, but oh well. The important thing is how we have fun while we're doing this. That's really all that matters. I thought it was alright. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, I think the game is genuinely like a lot of fun and stuff like that. It's just like, maybe it's not the best stream game, but oh well. I wasn't sure how it was going to be when I was going to like start streaming it and stuff, but oh well. I'll try my best to finish the game on stream. If it gets to the point where like this isn't fun or like nobody's enjoying this or something like that, then I'll probably stop. But in the meantime, like I'll try my best on it. Maybe I'll practice off stream and get better at it. Who knows? Who knows? This is all a work in progress. Maybe I'm fun, then it's alright. Oh yeah, like I greatly enjoy the game. I think the game's a lot of fun. I get frustrated, but that's all a part of it, you know? Just because I get frustrated doesn't mean I'm not having fun with it. It's just a game by the end of the day. It's just one of those things where it's like, ah, gosh, I wish I was better at this, but that's what everyone thinks. But yeah. The only other thing that's been up with me is, like I said, I've been making a new model. So something I've been thinking about doing for a while is I have a lot of OCs, like original characters I have created for various stories and stuff like that. I really like writing stories. I really like coming up with concepts and stuff like that. Like writing in general has always been kind of a bit of a passion of mine. And I hope to one day share that passion with you guys. Like maybe I'll read some of my stories on here or something, you know. I'll work something out. But one of the things I'm thinking about doing is right now I'm working on a model of one of my original characters. And this original character, that sounds amazing. Oh, thank you. Thank you. But yeah, my original character like is a paranormal investigator. And there's other details to the story and stuff. Like, I don't know how much I don't know how much to reveal exactly. But for a long time, I've been thinking about these original horror stories. Like writing a series of horror stories about this paranormal investigator. And like I said, I've been working on a model of him. I've been thinking about doing horror games with that character. I'll basically be in character and I'll have a voice changer to make myself sound more like a dude, more male. And I'll be playing games as basically my original character. I don't know how far exactly I'm thinking of going with the concept though. I don't know if I want to make like another like Twitter account for just for him or like another Twitch channel or anything like that. And of course, if I do that, I want to make it obvious that we're the same person. Because I don't want people to think that they're supporting a male VTuber, but it's actually, you know, just me, who's female. So, yeah, it's a work in progress at the moment. I'm not even, like, 100% confident on my model at the moment. Actually, I could show you guys the model if you want me to. The model I'm currently in the prototype stage for. That honestly sounds really cool. Thank you. Yeah, do you want to see the model? Like I said, it's prototype, so there's going to be problems with it. But I can actually show you guys if you want me to. I'm also thinking about, like, once I get my... Yes, okay. Alrighty, I'll probably show off the model. 1 second while I get that set up. So, I've been thinking about making it a point redeem where the character basically comes in. Like, making a point redeem where it's like I basically, like, change into that character. So yeah, let me get VC face. So, like I said, this isn't going to be perfect. This is going to be kind of janky. Because I literally just started on this last night. And, okay, he didn't pop up for a hot second there. So, yeah, this is my work in progress model for my original character. And if you're wondering, yes, he's meant to look kind of creepy. Because I had this idea of a paranormal investigator who was almost as scary as the ghost. And of course, like, he has bags under his eyes because he's staying up all night and stuff. He looks so worn out. That's the point, actually. He's meant to look worn out because he's a paranormal investigator, and the entire series is basically him just getting constantly worn out by all the horrible stuff that's happening to him and happening to other people, all thanks to his job and stuff. I want this to be like a legit horror series, so it's going to have like a lot of really dark stuff. There's going to be death. There's going to be like people in legit danger, and even though it has a constant main character, you're always wondering if something bad's going to happen to him. Stuff like that. He's meant to look very worn out, very rough. So, yeah. But as you can see, like, there are some issues. I'm updating the model as we speak, so yeah. But yeah, currently this is the work in progress. And let me switch back to my... Oops. Let me switch back to Dragon. I like the idea. Thank you. Also, another thing is he's also homeless, hence why he looks like a wreck. He can't actually have a home, quote unquote, because he's been in this paranormal investigation business for about roughly 5 years or so. He's been doing like all sorts of stuff for like 5 years, and as a result, he's so haunted by everything that if he were to actually get like a home or anything like that, it would just become haunted. It would just become haunted with like the ghosts and stuff from his past. So he's constantly on the move, constantly going from place to place. Stuff like that. But yeah, that's my character. I don't know how original of an idea it is and stuff, and like I said, everything's basically just a work in progress, but yeah, maybe one day I'll be playing as that character. Playing basically like role-playing and whatnot. Like a D&D session or something, I don't know. But yeah, I just like coming up with characters. I think that's one of my strong suit is character creation. Because when it comes to plot, I can come up with a decent plot, but it'll take me some time. Characters, though, come easy to me. I really like coming up with all kinds of different characters, what they're like and stuff like that. It's like, yeah. What about you guys? When it comes to like stories and stuff like that, like do you guys like really like plot or do you guys like characters? For me, characters usually win out, but I can understand if people really like a good plot. For me, like a plot doesn't necessarily need to be like that deep or convoluted. It just needs to work with the characters. Your characters need to be able to shine no matter what you're doing, or at least they need to work within the confines of the plot. Even if you don't have the most spectacular characters, like you can still make up for a pretty decent plot that works with them. But yeah. For me, what drives me into a story really is just the characters, though. I get way more into a story if the characters are like really nice or, you know, just my type.
Let me take a drink of water.
Yeah, another thing that's been happening with me is I'm working out the details right now. For your two characters, you can try to set up a schedule that works for you and lets the other people know what's happening this week / month. Yeah, true. Yeah, setting up a schedule would be very important if I'm juggling two characters. And basically saying like, okay, I'm switching over to this character and doing games with this character. Yeah, like I'd have to be very careful about that. And like I said, I want to make it obvious that we're two people. So maybe I'll keep it all on the same channel just to make it obvious that it's the same person. But yeah, having two different characters happen. So my character... I have a name for my character. But yeah, as for me, it can be both for plot and character. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people usually go with that. Like, it can be both for them, plot or character. But yeah, for me, it's mostly character. I'm trying to think of like if I've ever been really sucked into like a good plot. The only thing that really kind of comes to mind of like getting sucked into like a really good plot is Knives Out. Knives Out was a really good like plot and mystery and stuff like that, but the characters were still really good too. The characters were still really good. A lot of murder mysteries are like that, where it's like the plot is what really drives it. And I'm a huge murder mystery fan, so I completely understand that. Whereas the characters, they can drive it, but they're not the sole thing to a murder mystery. They're not the thing that you're going to be looking at the most in a murder mystery. Unless you're thinking about who's the murderer. It's like a lot of people are more focused on like the plot and what it presents to them. But yeah, so for my other character, like I do have a name for him. I was hesitant on like revealing it. I don't know if I want to make it a brand thing, but then again, not a lot of people are here, so... what the heck? I'm overthinking a lot of this stuff. Ha! So, my paranormal investigator name is Hollow Eve. Yeah, that's literally his name. Hallow Eve. Hollow Eve. I like it. And yes, it's very edgy. I am a very edgy creator. But, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta indulge yourself. This is entirely self-indulgent for me. The character, the stories and stuff, this is just me being 100% me. And you know what? I'm not gonna apologize for that. I just want to make the characters that I want to create, and I want to tell the stories that I want to tell. That's just how it is. Nothing wrong with that, Miss Dragon. Well, thank you. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Honestly, like, you should never apologize for just being yourself or for liking the things that you like, unless it's something really horrifying. Then you could apologize, but, yeah, if you're just being 100% yourself and you're not hurting anyone, then yeah, there's nothing really to apologize for. Like, honestly, like, it's so exhausting trying to cover that stuff up. It's so exhausting to try and be like everyone else, or to like dull yourself down just to meet an imaginary standard or something like that. It's just easier to just kind of like say, fuck it, I'm just gonna do this, and just doing it. I mean, that's the reason why my character has like red eyes and stuff. and looks kind of gothic. Like, I look kind of goth. I got a goth hairstyle, for at least. That's why my character looks like this, though. Like, red eyes and all that. It's like, yeah, it's kind of edgy, but at the same time, I really like characters with red eyes. So, yeah, I have red eyes. And the color purple to me is just a very relaxing, nice color. So, yeah, I made that my entire motif. Everyone's got a reason for doing things, and half the time it's just because you like it. You just really like that kind of thing. For me, I do like the Phoenix Wright games for character and mystery to solve the case and all the story plots make sense. Not perfect, but we look for the clues. Exactly, yeah. Phoenix Wright is one of my all-time favorite series. I mean, that is not very surprising, considering that my alerts are literally Phoenix Wright themed. So, yeah. The Phoenix Wright games are spectacular for that, and I think that's why I really like the Phoenix Wright games, because they are both very good on plot and very good on characters. Again, like you said, they're not perfect. We can sit here all day, like, going through each and every case of the Phoenix Wright series, and, like, debating which ones are the best, which ones aren't, like, what's the least, what's, etc., etc. But overall, I'd say even the worst case at least has something interesting to it. It at least has something to it, you know? Even if that case just so happens to be the circus one that everyone hates. Honestly, I've seen people defend that case. I've seen people bash that case. Like, it says a lot when even like the quote-unquote worst case in the series is still so heavily debated. So yeah, like when your plot and characters work in tandem to each other, you can come away with an amazing series. And man, I really want to go back into playing the Great Ace Attorney. If you didn't know, I did start playing the Great Ace Attorney a while back, like so far back that it was my old model. And I was playing it with friends, but yeah. I have to ask you this one question. Who's the best prosecutor? Ooh, okay. Let me finish my train of thought, then I'll answer that. Sorry. But yeah, I started the Great Ace Attorney with my sister and my friend. Me and my sister really want to get back into that game, so we're planning on trying to like dual stream. Basically, like it'll be me and my sister playing through the game together. So yeah, I really want to pick the Great Ace Attorney back up. So I'll probably talk to my sister about doing that very soon. So yeah. Anyway, who's the best prosecutor? Ooh. You know, that'd be fun to catch. Yeah, look forward to it. So yeah, as you can probably tell, I haven't played the Great Ace Attorney fully, so I can't answer for the Great Ace Attorney, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to exclude them, like, I'm sorry, Great Ace Attorney prosecutors. Simply because I haven't played through the game yet. But, in terms of, like, the original series, Apollo Justice, and the others, like, Dual Destinies, I haven't actually played Spirit of Justice either. I really want to play Spirit of Justice, I just gotta get through Dual Destinies. Every time I try to get through Dual Destinies, I stop for one reason or another. That probably isn't a good sign, but anyway. Same, yeah. I really want to say Miles Edgeworth is the best prosecutor. I know it feels like cheating to say that because he is the prosecutor that we get to know the most. He has the most obvious character arc, so you wind up really getting attached to him and you really love him as a result. Plus, he just has such fun banter with him and Phoenix. Like, him and Phoenix has some of the best dialogue together in the entire series. So you wind up really liking Edgeworth because he's an ally. He's genuinely helpful to you in several cases. Yeah, like he has some like the best dialogue in the entire series with Phoenix. He has like a very clear character arc and stuff, but aside from him, it's really difficult to pinpoint because they're all really good to their own degree. Godo, I think, is a very good prosecutor. Godo, I think, is great. There's a lot of complexities to Godo that you could go into. There's a lot you could discuss with Godo. He's pretty good. Plus, he also has some very funny dialogue, too. For me, I think it's Simon. Oh. I know who you're talking about. Simon DeBast? From the investigation series. I haven't played through the investigation series either. I really got to nail down and start doing that. You know what I mean? Like just getting through like the rest of the series and stuff like that. Because I love Phoenix Wright to death. Like I've played through the original trilogy like 5 times. Like, I'm not kidding. I had my Nintendo wrap, and Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney was my most played game of that year at 190 hours. I have put on just the Switch alone 190 hours into Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. How was that possible with a linear trilogy? Well, I played it once myself, again, for like the third time, and then I played it with my friends, again. So that counts as the fourth time I played through it, just with my friends. And then occasionally I just play through some of the other cases just for shits and giggles. I've also sped run through the first trial. I can actually get through the first trial in the first game in under 5 minutes. I'm not kidding. I have it memorized. So yeah. So that's how I got 990 hours for that. But yeah, you won't spoil it? Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I have heard a lot of people say Simon is great, though. I have heard a lot of people say they really like Simon. And recently there was actually some official art that had Simon in it, and the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney fandom was just like, yes, our boy. So yeah, I just gotta buckle down and actually play through them. I played through the original trilogy on stream already. That was the other time. I played through it on stream. Oh no, like Simon Blackwood. Oh yeah. Now I know who that is. Wow, I was thinking of someone entirely different. Sebastian was who I was thinking of. Simon, though, from Dual Destinies, yeah, he's great. He's great. I love him too because he's kind of like a Godot figure. Kind of, but he still has his own like unique dialogue and gimmick and stuff. I know people give Dual Destiny some crap because it's not the best in the series, and I do see where people are coming from with Dual Destinies. I haven't even finished the game. So I perfectly understand all the problems with Dual Destinies, but Simon's interesting. I like him a lot. He's a different prosecutor. He gives off some Godot vibes, but he is distinctly his own entity. So I will give the Dual Destinies writers credit for that, for coming up with a prosecutor that is his own character. I didn't. I actually enjoyed it. Well, okay, good. I would probably enjoy it too. I just gotta, like I said, get buckled down and actually play the game. I keep stopping at the third case for some reason. Like, I played through the third case in the past and gone down to the fourth, but I haven't finished it. So I've gotten close to beating the game. Which is fair, yeah. I have this problem where I have to... So, I'm a binge watcher. But the only reason I am a binge watcher, or a binge player, or anything like that, is because if I set something down, it is difficult to get back into it. I don't know why. It's like a mental block in my head that's like, oh, you don't really want to do this today. You know? Like, I have to pretty much, like, force myself to do things sometimes. It's annoying. Like, I just want to sit down and do stuff, but the block in my head, you know? So, yeah. It's not so much a quality thing as it is just me getting the... It's me, myself, and I getting the willpower to just continue, you know? So, yeah, something could be really great, and I could be really loving it, but the minute I set that sucker down, it's like, yeah. That's the same for me when it comes to Shining Hunting for Pokemon. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Shining Hunting can be very repetitive. Also, I'm gonna take a drink because my throat's sore. But yeah, Shining Hunting can be very repetitive and difficult depending on what you're doing. So I understand that. I completely understand that. But yeah, in terms of prosecutors, you would say like Simon's probably your favorite aside from Miles Edgeworth, general? Just curious. Yep, okay. That makes sense. I also like Franziska too. Simply because I think she's funny. I think Franziska's just like a lot of fun in the second game. Honestly, like, all the prosecutors are pretty good. The only one that I've heard that people are not big on have been the one in Spirit of Justice. Nahuta?
you know what I mean. That's the only one that I've heard people be like very lukewarm on in terms of like prosecutors and stuff. I'd have to play the game in order to fully see what they mean by that. Because I like his design. His design looks nice, but he himself, I don't know. I'd have to see what his character's like. Also, can we just give it up for one second. Clavier, that's it. Can we just give it up to Clavier Gavin, the prosecutor in Apollo Justice? Because if you notice throughout the entire game, that boy goes through a lot. Like, one of his bandmates was like found guilty of murder. Another person that he knows was found guilty of murder. Like, the prosecutor in Apollo Justice, like, that dude, if he had a mental breakdown after that game, I would completely understand. And he's honestly, like, the nicest, like, prosecutor, too. Like, yeah, I can give him respect. Yeah. He's also, like I said, he's the nicest prosecutor, but he's not a pushover. I actually like what they did with him in Apollo Justice, because he still feels like an obstacle. He's not giving it to Apollo, like every single time while he walks out. Yeah. Yeah, he's not like a complete pushover. He's not Winston Payne, where he's just like giving it to Apollo. But at the same time, I think they do strike a nice balance of keeping him as an obstacle, keeping him logical, but at the same time, like, he does relent when Apollo has a point, you know? He's very good at giving Apollo, like, the benefit of the doubt, I guess you could say, and just being like, okay. And he does have his kind of ruthless moments at times, you know? So, yeah, I think in Apollo Justice, they struck a nice balance with him being a good prosecutor, but also him not being, like, as mean as the others. It also sets him apart from the other prosecutors, who are just mean. Like, Miles Edgeworth, even after he has his whole character arc, he's not as mean as he once was, but he still can be a little bitch sometimes, too. That's why we love him so much. He can still be a little bitch to Phoenix. But Clavier is not quite like that, and I hate that we haven't seen him as often in the games either. He had that cameo in Dual Destinies, but that was basically it. It was a cameo. He didn't really do anything aside from helping out Apollo at one point, and that was it. So yeah, I want to see him come back. I just want an Apollo Justice game where it's just focused on, like, Apollo. No Phoenix or anything like that. Yeah, he saw that stick up there. He does! Edgeworth will be Edgeworth. That's who he is. But yeah, I would just really like another, like, Apollo Justice 2, where it's just plainly focused on Apollo, on Trucy, on Clavier. Just, like, give them a little bit more instead of, like, making Apollo basically just another, like, defense attorney alongside Phoenix. Because, to be fair, Apollo did have a lot of stuff to do in the other games. But at the same time, you also had, like, Phoenix's reintroduction into being a defense attorney. You had the stuff with Athena. Dual Destinies had a lot going on. Dual Destinies had a lot. And if they had made, like, a second... Ooh. Okay, I think my stream buffered there. But yeah, if they had just made a second Apollo Justice game, it wouldn't have felt quite as packed. But that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. But yeah. I don't know. I guess just because, like, I really like those characters, so I just want to see more of them, you know? Like, I want to see more of, like, Apollo and Clavier's relationship in court. And seeing them be, like, all petty towards each other. I think they have a really funny relationship. Oh, I see you. One of my friends. Oh yeah, I think Paint's gonna be streaming soon. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Oh man, I love watching Paint. He's so much fun. Let me check. He's not in yet. He's not in yet. Ryza, we're just chatting. There's some good people streaming right now, I say. That would make sense. Friday's prime streaming time. So yeah, we'll probably wrap up soon and go ahead and raid someone at some point. I don't raid a lot because like I get so tired, you know what I mean? Like once you're done like streaming, you're just kind of like, huh, and then you just kind of conk out. But yeah, we'll probably raid someone soonish. I just really wanted to chat because it felt like this stream would have been really short, you know? Like, I mean, 2 hours is still like a pretty decent stream, you know? But chatting and just kind of hanging out afterwards is also a lot of fun. Having a little coffee date session. Might take the... Yeah. So the problem with like the Ace Attorney series is because it has a format to it, investigation, court, etc., you don't get a ton of downtime with the characters. Like, there's no slice of life character moments really happening in the Ace Attorney series. You get occasional things here and there, like outside of investigations and stuff like that, but it's not as if like this is like, it's not as if it's like a full-on visual novel or anything like that. But yeah. So the problem comes down to the fact that you have all these threads of these characters that just don't get really resolved because they're not a part of like the investigation, the court trials and stuff like that. Because there's that whole thing of Apollo and Trucy that never gets brought up ever again. And you'd think that'd get brought up at some point. Like, you would think, right? But it just never does. And it's kind of distracting. So when it comes to like the Ace Attorney series, they're great at coming up with characters. They're great with coming up with concepts and stuff like that. But then you get these weird times where they just kind of reset things. And, oh, is the stream ending? Not quite yet. We're discussing it Ace Attorney at the moment. Yeah, you think, right? Like, you think that would get brought up, and you can make a case where that gets revealed, you know? So even the format's not entirely to blame for them not doing it. It's just like the willingness to just not really... It's like they hit the reset button, and they're just not willing to go into these things. You're talking about West Husbando, Gumshoe? No, we're talking about Apollo and Trucy and what happens with them in Apollo Justice. I don't think you've seen that, CC Takata, so, you know, no spoilers, but... Let's just say something gets revealed in that game that we're kind of talking about, you know? But yes, Gumshoe is good husbando. I agree. So, yeah. That's the problem with, like, the Ace Attorney trilogy. It's, not trilogy, but the Ace Attorney series. Is that they hit the reset button with, like, Dual Destinies and Spirit of Justice, and now you just don't get those wrap-ups to the character arcs that they set up before. Like, you don't get any of those moments, and it just kind of lingers over the series, like, are they going to mention this? You know? That's the type of, yeah. I saw a pic of the amazing Gumshoe cosplay. Ah, yeah, I think did you share that one with CC Takata? It was a good one. Gumshoe would also be, like, relatively easy to cosplay, too. He's really not that out there of a character design, is he? Yeah. With the Ace Attorney series, like, it definitely has, like, its problems and its things that it should probably, like, clear up. Especially if you want, like, peak engagement and stuff. But at least its formula is still fun. Like, at least the investigation, the courtroom, and stuff like that, it generally has a really good gameplay formula. Plus, I hear the Great Ace Attorney is great, and it doesn't have a lot of the problems that the previous games had. So, yeah. I still love that series to death, even if I'm willing to acknowledge some of the things that it's doing that is a little kind of like, why? It's still fun. Oh, definitely. If you can just hire Mystic Maya to solve all your problems or sacrifice. Exactly. Maya solves all problems. Maya's best girl. She can solve all your problems with her hours. I love Maya too. And it never gets old seeing like Phoenix Wright stuff. I always love seeing like fan art and stuff like that. Unless she keeps getting accused of murder. The poor girl! The poor girl gets accused of murder every Wednesday, and it's annoying. It's a running joke throughout the entire fandom that Maya's gonna get accused of murder again. Oh god. I love Maya though. She's amazing. And I mentioned this before, but like an understated character trait of hers is her ability to move on from tragedy. The fact that she has so much stuff happen to her in the trilogy, but she's able to keep smiling and moving on says a lot about her character. She's such a strong character if you really think of it. And that's a character arc done really well. But that's another thing I could gush about. I could gush about the Ace Attorney series all day long. I could just talk about it, some of my favorite cases. Every single time you would think they would give her a raise about that. I still think she's good, yeah. Yeah, I think I get what you mean. Like a time when she like either doubts herself or something like, but yeah. Nah, she's a great character. I love her. Yeah. When it comes to my favorite case in Ace Attorney, let me think. And Pearl. Pearl's great too. Pearl's an absolute sweetheart. She's a child character that doesn't get too annoying simply because she's so helpful and so charming. You just love her to death. Pearl is so sweet. Yeah, just out of curiosity, what's your guys' favorite case from the Ace Attorney series? I'm very curious. Because for me, the last case of the third game or the last case of the second game is really good. Like, the finale cases are always spectacular. And that's why one of the reasons why you leave the series feeling so good. The final cases are just usually, like, very, very good. I love them so much. Like the first game, like the finale of the first game was pretty good too. And I'm talking about like the fourth case, not the fifth case that happened that was released with the first game. I think you guys know what I mean. Rise from the Ashes, that's it. That case, because even though I thought Rise from the Ashes was a good case, it did have its problems. It was a very long case, for instance. It's just like, wow. That case went on for a while. And it had like so many pieces of evidence. You had to keep memorizing like a whole bunch of stuff. It was good. I still hold that it's really good. It has one of my favorite Phoenix moments of all times too. So yeah, that's a tough one for me to pick. I know, right? Like the Phoenix Wright series, like it's very debatable what's the best case because they're all so good. Usually people say it's usually like the last case of a game, whether it's the last case of the first game, second, third, or even like Apollo Justice. Everyone's got like those cases though that they really enjoy. Also, when I played through the third game, let me see. The second case in the third game, the one with the Phantom Thief, that case, like I remember I replayed that case in the third game and I actually enjoyed it more than I remembered. I think that one would be like one of my favorite underrated cases because I don't hear a lot of people talking about that case. But it generally is a pretty good case. It starts off like you're solving like a robbery, but then it turns into a murder case and it's just generally kind of interesting. It's not like one of my favorite overall or anything like that. It's just, I think that's a bit of an underrated case because I don't hear a lot of people talking about it. Yeah. It's also a very entertaining case, too. And, Ron Delight and Desi Delight are probably, like, some of the best... It's, like, the best Phoenix Wright couple. Because they're just so cute together and so lovely together. And they're both trying their best for each other in their own way. They're genuinely, like, very nice. You had barbecue for supper. Oh, nice, Ichigo. How was that? Yeah. But the final case of the third game is pretty spectacular because it involves a lot of big character moments for a lot of people. Plus, I think it did a lot of things that people were wanting or didn't know they wanted until they got it. Like, for instance, in the third case where Phoenix gets ill and Miles has to basically step in for him, you have kind of this cathartic moment where Miles actually does become a defense attorney for a little bit. He actually does become what he wanted as a child, to become a defense attorney and follow in his father's footsteps. Even though it was only for like a little bit, it is kind of cathartic, you know? It is kind of nice. Oh yeah. Like, it is just kind of nice to have Miles feel what it's like to be a defense attorney for a bit. And he was genuinely, like, very good at being a defense attorney, too. It's kind of like a little glimpse into, like, a what-if kind of scenario. You get a little bit of a glimpse into what would have happened if Miles had been a defense attorney, maybe. And, yeah, he does a very good job. But also, it's just funny just to, like, have him be on Phoenix's side and just see what Phoenix goes through. Because at one point, he even goes, "Is there a kick me sign on the defense bench?" Like, so have him realize that defense attorneys have it really rough and he's part of the problem is actually very funny, too. Like, it's just a case of, like, he gets his own medicine. It winds up being, like, a very entertaining section. And him going up against Franziska was genuinely great. Like, again, you get that sibling sort of banter with them, where Franziska is just like, "I am perfectly fine with this entire situation if it means I get to show up my little brother." Oh man, like, that entire sequence is just great. It was so nice to play as Edgeworth, and the dialogue and the things that happened in that scene was just great. I loved it so much.
Oh boy.
Sorry. Don't mean to sound tired or anything like that. But yeah, and the rest of the case winds up being really nice too. You get some really good moments for Phoenix. You get some good moments for Maya. Maya at the end, like, was truly great. I know, right? Like, why would you even do that? It's like, I mean, to be fair, would you try to wrestle a whip from Franziska von Karma? Like, would you? Would you? Be honest. Also, having to question Maya and having Maya generally try to cover something up and hide something from you, it's like, damn. And she did a very good job, to be fair. Like, Maya trying her best for Godo, like, she was genuinely keeping up with Phoenix pretty well. Like, when she brought up the fact that Godo's entire suit would be stained with blood, and he would have no way of changing. Like, yeah, that was actually a pretty good point that she brought up. At the first attempt, yes. Any other times, no. Yes. Exactly. Honestly, like, they probably have tried to get the whip from Franziska, and nobody ever talks about that moment again because Franziska just absolutely curb stomped them all, and now they just let her keep the whip. She had a riding crop when she was a kid, so the whip is just an extension. You know that... They just look at Gumshoe. I know, right? Gumshoe's like, "Don't look at me, pal. I ain't doing that." Gumshoe's a lot of things. Gumshoe is not the brightest bulb, but he is also not a complete moron, and he will not try to wrestle the whip from Franziska von Karma. He knows better than that. He knows better. He takes it like a champ. Gumshoe takes so much damage like a champ. Is Gumshoe himbo? By the basic definition, I would say yes. He is dumb, he is kind, and he is also strong. He be a himbo. He be a very nice himbo. Now, is Fred Jones from Scooby-Doo a himbo? That's the question. Would you consider him a himbo? And sadly broke. Very broke. Like, his apartment is not doing good. It was a running gag that whenever I did my playthrough, I'd be like, "Hey, honey, how's your apartment?" to Gumshoe every time he would appear. Because his apartment is just generally bad from, like, everything he says about it. He be nice, dumb, broke, and a lot of other things. But we all love Gumshoe here. Gumshoe appreciation all the way. Honestly, like, if a man like Gumshoe ever proposed to me, I would have a hard time turning him down. So yes, I think he fits in with a himbo. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Honestly, if a man like that ever proposed to me, I would have a hard time turning him down, if only just because it's like, oh, he's a sweetheart. Like, damn. He's genuinely nice. Maggie's a lucky girl. Also, if a man like that ever proposed to CC Takata, oh boy. I know what would happen. Like, how fast would you get into that wedding dress, CC Takata? Just asking. Ooh. I take it that's very fast. You know, for me, I've always been a Phoenix fangirl. Like, Phoenix, right? I always loved Phoenix. Like, he has been, like, almost consistently my favorite character for a long time. That's who I like in Ace Attorney, and if a man like that ever proposed to me, oh boy. Oh boy. Is Phoenix a himbo? Nah, he's too smart for that. He's too smart. He has himbo moments. He has himbo moments, but he's not a himbo himself. He puts things together pretty well. Honestly, Phoenix really is a smart cookie. Like, he figures a lot of shit out. And again, in Rise from the Ashes, he has such a great moment that I'm just like, ee! I always get generally excited when that moment comes up. Simply because I just love him. Yeah, who's your guys' favorite character from the Ace Attorney trilogy? I know it's Gumshoe for you, CC Takata. You don't have to answer. You are a Gumshoe-liking lad. That and Pearl. I think you generally like Pearl too. Because you always bring Pearl up. Waifu slash it'd be Athena. Athena is good. Athena is very good, yes. I can understand Athena perfectly. Waifu himbo characters. Apollo would be generally fun too. Like, I like Apollo too. Like, he's just trying his damnedest, you know? The man just is trying so hard and he needs a vacation. A lot of people like Edgeworth. I've never really seen him as, like, the husbando type for me, but that's just my character type. But Phoenix would be my fave. Yeah. Phoenix is asking. I'm fine. I just woke up. Ah, how was your sleep? How was your sleep? Did you have very nice dreams, my friend? Yeah, we're just talking about character types right now. Cece Takata was mentioning that they like the rich girls with a hot heart of gold character types. I mentioned that I really like the kindness just for the sake of kindness character types. And let me see. The general here was the nice guy. Is the nice guy character types. That doesn't catch a break, but they always look on the bright side. I like those character types too, my friend. It's both because she's a snobber and Sandra. Perfect character for you, eh? Slept well. No dreams in quite a while. I see, I see. I have the weirdest dreams. Like, my dreams are like all over the place, but sometimes they have an element of like what's happening in my real life. Like one time I had a dream that my phone broke. Like my phone just caught on fire in my dream. It was like black and smoking and stuff, and I'm just like, and in my dream I'm like, oh god, I don't have enough money in my bank account to justify this purchase. I'm gonna have to get a new phone. I'm gonna have to wait until after my birthday and stuff like that, yada yada yada. And then I woke up. And then I woke up and then I look at my phone and I'm like, my phone's fine. What the fuck was that dream all about? So yeah. I had a dream where I was worried to death about my phone and getting a new one and how I didn't have the money for it, and I woke up and everything was fine. I know, right? That's a nightmare, not a dream. I guess, depending on your perspective. Are your guys' dreams like that where there's like an element to like reality, or is it just like all over the place? Because again, like mine's still like all over the place because like locations will change on a dime. Stuff will happen on a dime in my dreams, but I'll still be worried about my bank account. And for me, it's both. Okay. I do. Okay. Makes sense. I also like Rivals to Friends. Yeah, from Rivals to Friends is a very good character arc. That's a very good character trope, I agree. Occasionally. Okay. Makes sense, makes sense. Dreams are weird. Dreams are weird. But yeah, I like the rival to friends. I like the rival to lovers archetype, but yeah. And what type does Kakashi fit? I have no idea. Honestly, you'd have to ask somebody else. Because I don't know that much about Naruto. I know who Kakashi is. But I don't think I know enough to weigh in on that. I'm sorry, my friend. I don't know. I'm trying to remember, like, my Naruto phase. I did have a little bit of a Naruto phase in middle school where I watched Naruto, but it wasn't like a ton. He likes the ladies. No worries, I was only asking. Understandable. Daily morning scroll. I know, I understand that, Saber. Like, it's the same with me. I'll wake up and I'll be like, what's happening on Twitter? And sometimes it's nothing. And then sometimes it's everything. And at that point, you just gotta go, well, I'm gonna need my coffee. And then you just gotta move on. Like, Twitter has no chill. It's either nothing's happening or everything's happening. You can never find a middle ground with Twitter. Makes sense. Makes sense. That's probably a healthier way to go about it, season together. Yeah, yeah. I don't think you're on Twitter, are you, General? If I got that right, then you have the bigger brain here. The General has more brain cells than the rest of us simply because he's not on Twitter. The rest of us, what are we doing on Twitter? Like, what possessed us to go on that? For me, it was just, I don't know. Keep it that way. I know, right? For Twitter, it's either nothing is happening or let's riot. Basically, people getting outed every day as being horrible, horrible people. It's like, yeah. Best place to socialize in an intercut. Makes sense, makes sense. Yeah, to be fair, a lot of VTubers and stuff like that are on Twitter. So if you want to become like a VTuber and you really want to make connections, Twitter is honestly one of the better places to go just for that. But, Just know that you might not. We're talking about the green M&M being a slut. Oh god. It depends on which side of the spectrum you're on. Yeah, yeah. You just got to be careful on Twitter. You know what I mean? Try your best, choose your friends wisely, but don't get beat up. But don't beat yourself up if someone doesn't turn out to be who you thought they were. It's not your fault. Be mindful, and also be smart. Like, just try your best. I just choose the Dean Winchester way and go full focus Twitter. I know, right? You are better for it, my friend. CC Decado, I think you are into this Eminem drama more than any of us. And I think I do remember the orange M&M being a ball of anxiety, but then again, I don't watch a lot of commercials. That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, M&M drama. Who would have suspected that? Was that on your guys' New Year bingo card? Because it wasn't on mine. I didn't even have a bingo card because you can't predict how these years go. And it's better if you don't. Wait, what? Yeah. Apparently there's some M&M drama happening. If you want to know about it, ask CC Decado, because apparently CC Decado's got the dates. Something about... They're an M&M drama? I know, right? I've only basically, like, passively heard about it, but apparently, like, I have no idea either. Yeah, see, CC Decado's the one who's into it. CC Decado's got all that M&M tea. But yeah, I think they just changed up the design of the green M&M. They just changed up her shoes, basically, and yeah. Yeah, they updated the M&M's looks, and there's discourse about it because they got rid of the green M&M's go-go boots. I keep out of the discourse. Yeah, same here. Honestly, I don't get into the drama all that much. I sometimes hear about the drama, but I just kind of go, oh, okay, and then I just move on. That's why you never hear really about any drama on my Twitter. At least me talking about it, because, yeah, talking about drama just invites drama. And I'm not really about that. That's weird now. Moving on? No, General. No, General. Someone wrote an article about this. We can't just move on. We have to know. Do the green M&M be a slut? I'd rather watch a cute purple hair, purple winged dragon dog. Ah, thank you. Thank you, sweetie. I greatly appreciate it. Sorry, CC Decado. It looks like the M&M discourse is being overrun. By me. Sorry. That was perfect timing. Yeah. Exactly. Ooh. Hi, Endo! How are you doing, sweetie? How you doing, my dear friend? Don't mind us, we were talking about M&M drama. More important matters to discuss. Yes. We were talking about M&M drama, and now we're moving on from that because nobody wants to hear about the M&M drama. I'm at work. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was just thinking, like, yeah, you should be at work, aren't you? Huh? How's work going? I know you had a little bit of trouble with maple syrup yesterday. I hope maple syrup's being better.
Yeah, have a lovely time. Get enough work done. Put some food on your table. That kind of stuff. Yay.
I don't have to use maple syrup today. Okay, good. Because maple syrup was just acting up. And everyone's going to be so confused what we mean by maple syrup. Like the syrup? Clipping that! Clipping Clipping what? Share that. What are you clipping, General? Also, you make it sound like I do work on my job. Well, I mean, you would think. I mean, right? I don't know what you do at your work. Okay, well, I kind of do, but... You know what I mean. Oh, whoops. What are you whoopsing? What are you whoopsing, General? What are you up to? Pokey pokey. Let me stay for almost 2 years now. Yeah. True, true. You get at least just enough done. You get that paycheck and you bounce, sweetie. That's the work life. You do just enough, you get that paycheck, and then you move on. Oh, apparently you try Hazelings. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that, Nightbots. Nightbots sometimes beats a little bitch. Okay, you sent it to him. Okay, good. Oh, yeah, that. Apparently. Anyways. Thanks, Saber. Some days exceed what I need, other days I don't do anything. Yeah. I feel that way sometimes too. Soon I'll have to face a giant ant robot and a senator high on nanomachines. Oh, you're playing, Metal Gear Solid Uprising. Is that what you're playing? Metal Gear Solid Uprising? Do I win? Explain to me the game that you're playing, but in the weirdest way possible. It's that sort of game, isn't it? Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. I had it. I was close. I knew it was the Metal Gear series, with Raiden. Where he's the main character and you're basically slashing through things.
Going to head up on Gamic to stream. See you later, Dragon. Bye, Cesar Ducato. Bye, sweetie. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
You were close. Yes, I was really close. I didn't get the exact game title right, but I think I had, you know what I meant. I think I had the game right, just not the title. That's what I'm trying to say. Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh, are you playing that Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel now? How is that?
Have a good weekend. Yeah, bye.
Likewise. Yes, you did. Okay, good. So far, it's pretty fun. That's good. Yeah, I usually stay in the video game sphere, so if you actually, give me a synopsis of a video game, even if it's, really weird, I'll usually get it. And it's in a weird way, huh? Yeah. And nailed it on the head. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Do I win my gamer card yet? I'm still wondering which fantasy will be the final one. I know, right? Which Final Fantasy will be the final one? At this rate, none of them will. What Final Fantasy number are we on? Anyway, I know a new one got announced, and the minute people heard that, and 15 Final Fantasies. Okay. I remember that when the new Final Fantasy got, yeah, I think it's the new Final Fantasy that got announced. With Tetsuya Nomura doing the character designs. Are they working on the 16th? Yeah. I think that was the one that was announced recently. The Chaos one, where everyone kept mentioning Chaos and it became a meme. Like, you know, like that. Was it Final Fantasy? I'm pretty sure. The better question is, how often do we see the same dead? Cyborg slices up more cyborgs with the camera always focusing on butt shots and that story being about memes. Are you still talking about Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, Saber? Are you still talking about that? Yep, yeah. Because the only cyborg that I remember that has some gratuitous ass shots would be Raiden. I'm not joking.
Plus, that game was very memeable. I know the memes.
Very true. Very true. Yeah, I believe you. No, I believe you, Saber. Honestly, you could probably attempt to explain what Metal Gear Rising Revengeance is in a multitude of ways, and I believe you. Robot attempts and fails to flirt with other robots. So focused by Jessalyn. That's hilarious. Also, Endel, huh? Robot attempts to fails to flirt with other robot. Near Autonoma. The oh, Near Autonoma. You guys know what I'm trying to say, right? Yeah. Okay. Yep. I know it. The one with the Near Automata. Yeah. It's a Near joke. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Also, 2B. There. That's the girl's name. Yeah. I was trying to remember her name. Like 2B. I think I got that right. Like, she's the one who you see in a thong, like, half the time. Despite knowing nothing else about the series. Yep, yep. Other than it's about cyborgs and essential cards. Yeah, 2B and 9S. Okay, got it. Yep, yep. 2B, waifu. I gotcha. Everybody's favorite waifu and the goddess of some very questionable Google searches. If you know what I mean. And A2, I think. Very, yeah, yeah. I think you lads know what I mean. I think you lads know what I mean. We're all adults here. Questionable. 2B is far from my favorite. Yeah. Oh, your favorite Google search results? Is that what you're saying, Saber? You dog. Yeah, I actually don't look up that much of 2B stuff like that too. I used to like it when I played Nier A. Okay. Or do you mean just like 2B in terms of like your favorite character? Not questionable Google search results. Never liked it. Okay, understandable. I'm not an adult, I'm a child with a drinking license. Endel, if you've been a child with a drinking license this entire time, we're gonna have to start talking. Didn't really like it. Okay. Understandable, understandable. A lot of people like Nier Automata, but it's not something that you absolutely have to like in the end. I can understand if like some people wound up being very lukewarm on it. Honestly, I haven't tried it myself, but based on what I've seen, I can imagine some people not liking it, depending on like gameplay and things like that. I don't know. But yeah, I haven't given the game a shot. I don't know if I will give the game a shot. I'll also see. I went in hoping to Devil May Cry content. Yeah, it's not really Devil May Cry combat. It kind of looks similar, but no, I don't think that's what you got. Was that, sweetie? Yeah, if you go in expecting something and it turns out not to be what you were expecting, I can imagine how that would affect your opinion. I can see that. And you're perfectly fine for that. You're perfectly fine for that. Honestly, I need to play the Devil May Cry series. Oh, you talk about Doki Doki Literature Club? Funny that you should mention that, because guess what I got for Christmas? It barely had any death. Nier Automata? Yep, yeah, I actually got Doki Doki Literature Plus for my, Christmas present. Yeah, I got it for Christmas. So I'm planning on playing that at some point on stream. It's not gonna be for a little bit because I'm playing Pokemon and Mad Rat Dead at the moment, but I do have plans for that. Yeah, it's combat barely had it. Yeah, I remember a lot of shooting involved in that combat too. At least for your robot friends and stuff. So yeah. If you were going in with a Devil May Cry attitude and you didn't get that, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. If you were hoping for like a more in-depth combat system and didn't get that, so yeah, I agree. Aggressively sings reality every day. Oh, do you lads like Doki Doki? You guys really like that? Going for the 3rd gym in Diamond and Pearl. Going for the 3rd gym. So we're on all right. We're all right so far in Diamond and Pearl. It's still gonna probably take a couple more streams before we get to like the very end, but we're doing fine. We're doing fine. Honestly, Pokemon is a very laid back sort of game, so trying to like absolutely rush through a Pokemon game, it's like you're kind of missing half the fun. Pokemon games are meant to be like very nice, sort of like just take it as it come kind of game. Like just relax and play the game. I treat Doki Doki as a joke. I see. Monica is fine. Monica is everything. You love Monica, don't you? You want to be with Monica forever, don't you? Yeah, I agree. Monica's fine. There's nothing weird with Monica at all. Oh, gosh, I remember when that game was still, like, big. It had its moment in the spotlight. It had Doki Doki Literature Plus, but then kind of afterwards nobody talks about it as much. A little bit sad. Oh, right, yeah, Alpha Rad and Pokemon beating Emerald with only Mudkip. Ah! Oh, the poor lad, what does he do to himself? I've seen a lot of those, like, playing Pokemon with only this. I've seen, like, playing Pokemon but only with, like, a Piplup, and I'm just like, kid, dear God, sweetie, why do you do this to yourself? Why? I could never do a challenge like that, because I'd just give up. I'd be like, okay, this isn't fun for me, I'm just gonna move on to something else. Like, I just like playing Pokemon normally. I'd be willing to do a Nuzlocke. Like, that's fine, but yeah. Bunch of tryhards. Alright. Brad did the Bubble Bun too. Yep. I thought so. He sounded familiar. To me. Hey, some people generally enjoy just doing that kind of content, but I respect those too. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I mean, some people just generally enjoy, like, challenging themselves and seeing if they could. Like, we've all had that thought, like, you know, what if I did this, or what if I could I actually do this? Like, everyone's had thoughts like that, so hey, can't blame a guy for trying, am I right? For me though, like, the farthest I would go with like Pokemon challenges would be Nuzlocke. That'd be the farthest I go, and even then I wouldn't do an extreme Nuzlocke, just kind of like your basic, like, catch the first Pokemon you see on a route. If they faint, they die, kind of things. Well, anyways, I need to get up from bed. You do, sweetheart. You do. It's a fun way to test yourself. I agree. It could be a very fun way to test yourself if you really want to, and to basically help out your own skills.
Have a lovely stream, my lady. Bye, Saber. Thank you for joining us for a bit, sweetie. I greatly enjoy it. Like, thank you. You're welcome to come by anytime, honey.
Yeah, I do agree. It can be a very fun way to test yourself. If you just generally enjoy challenges.
Has a peaceful and lucky day, everyone. Yay! Bye!
For one thing, I want to test the Soul Link Nuzlocke. Oh, okay. I think I know what you mean. General. Is the Soul Link the one where, like, two people play and if one Pokemon, like, dies, then another Pokemon dies on another player's game? That kind of thing. Like, I didn't say it exactly, but I think you know what I mean. Yes. Okay. Yeah, okay. That would actually be genuinely fun. I remember I saw someone do that with, like, a randomizer, too. Like, both players were playing a randomizer. Someone got a Jirachi, and that randomizer was funny. Yeah, yeah. And then like when one Pokemon died, the other did as well. Yeah, that could be genuinely fun. That could be genuinely fun. Even without the randomizer, that could be interesting. That could be interesting. Although that would also be difficult because I can imagine like I can't imagine that you could potentially wipe out very quick. I don't know if I did or not. Maybe I saw the Jaden video. I can't quite remember. I don't think I did. I don't think I did. How was that one though? Like, tell me about it. Tell me about it. I'm always down for some chatting and talking about it. Pretty funny, very well animated. Yeah, like Jaden's the one that does like the animated storytime videos essentially. Is that correct? Where occasionally they talk about things, experiences, and they like basically animate it, quote unquote. Yep. Okay, I thought so. Like I'm aware of them. Like, I don't watch their videos excessively, but I am aware of them. I remember I had a friend who also, like, likes to watch them, so that's partially the reason why. I've also seen, like, a couple of their videos, and I agree, like, they seem like good videos. They seem good. Yeah, I watch so many YouTube videos, and sometimes I just don't take in, like, the name of the person, you know what I mean? Like, I just see a video and it's like, oh, retrospective of all the Resident Evil games. And I'm like, I'm there, sweetie. I love watching, like, retrospectives and, like, how, like, people discussing games and stuff like that. That's how I know a lot of games, too. Like, I will look up a game, like, I don't give a crap about, but I just want to hear someone gush about it. Like, if you guys know the game Pathologic, I could tell you about, like, Pathologic and what that game is exactly. Never played it in my damn life. Never played it, but I've seen several videos talking about it, and they were generally good. I enjoyed them. That's also how I can get, like, weird synopsis for, like, video games, and I'll be like, you're talking about this. So that's basically how I keep in the video game space. Ah! FNAF is very... Yeah, I can see that. I can genuinely see that. FNAF just has so many videos. I can imagine someone, like, basically dunking into FNAF. Like, I've gotten kind of lukewarm on FNAF recently. Like, I haven't been as into FNAF, but I can understand it. People really enjoy, like, watching stuff like that. I had someone ask if I would do Security Breach at some point, and I'm like, no, probably not. I'll probably not stream any of the FNAF games. Personal preference, that's all. I just don't know how much fun I'd have streaming them, that's all. Plus, like, with Security Breach in particular, everybody was streaming that game. You couldn't go 2 steps without seeing somebody, like, talking about that game, streaming that game. And while I usually don't care about, like, oh, is this game popular? Is this game not? And that's within your right. Thank you, thank you. Like, while I usually, like, don't care, like, how popular a game is, I'll stream a game regardless of if anybody's talking about it, like, or if everybody's talking about it. Like, I don't really care, but I don't know, with Security Breach, I guess I just got so... I guess I was fine watching other people play it and just kind of passing on it myself, you know what I mean? Like, you see it so often that you just kind of become content with, like, I'm cool with not playing this. Everybody else is playing it and having fun. They're genuinely enjoying it. I'll probably just watch them and just, like, get my Security Breach fill that way. Plus, the game is a bit janky from what I heard. The game's a bit janky. I've seen some people, like, legit give up on that game because, like, it crashed or something like that on them, like, several times. And people mention, like, lack of save points, stuff like that. Plus, like, when it comes to, like, horror games, I also like playing, like, some of the horror games that people don't talk about all that much, or is a bit more niche. Like, Little Nightmares I'd be willing to try because it has like a really cool aesthetic, it has a really cool lore and stuff. And it's still like pretty popular. There's still people who are talking about it. But that is just a game that has interested me so much that I would not mind giving it a shot. FNAF, not so much. But that's just me. And then there are other games by like indie horror developers that look generally interesting. I played like a RPG Maker horror trilogy that was like that, and I really enjoyed those. Horror you can get so creative on, and I like seeing what indie gamers can do with horror because they can do a lot of interesting stuff with it. Let me see who else is on at the moment. It's all fine when other people play it, like our dear Admiral did last week. If they had soundboard bites and some jump scare sounds, I make sure to time everything. Ha! Nice! You make sure to give them the best experience, don't you, General? That's funny, that's funny. Yeah, like, I'm definitely not gonna, like, slam the Admiral for playing that game or anything like that. Like, I'm definitely not gonna say anything about, like, when people I know play it, because, I mean, they're just playing it just because they're interested in it. That's perfectly fine and stuff. But yeah, I'll probably just gonna be content with watching them play it. But yeah, how was the Admiral in that game? Like, how did he do? Like, I haven't gotten around to, like, seeing his VODs and stuff, but did he have a lot of fun time with the game? Or did he get frustrated by it? I wonder if he ever beat that game. Did he? I'm just very curious. I know he beat Pokemon. Like, Pokemon, Shining Pearl. Or was he playing Brilliant Diamond? You know what I mean. The best way. Oh gosh, now I'm just wondering if I should get sound bites on mine, on my stream. I can only imagine people using the sound bites. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll have to see. Would be a good way to get bits. It would be a good, nice way to get bits. He got out of the ball pit, but when I hopped in, he assumed the generators. I was his tormentor from his cues. Ah! How nice! How nice! You basically annoyed him. Oh, figure. General, you bully. Did you bully our dear Admiral during his game? That's funny. I suggest to take a look. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I probably will at a certain point. Like I said, I'm interested in seeing other people play Security Breach. $14 well spent. You got your money worth out of it. How nice! You spent $14 all just to make our dear General hate you. You know, the funny thing is, now that he knows who you are, General, I'm afraid you no longer have the safety of animosity. Anytime you do something on stream, he's just gonna be like, the hell, dude? Like, later. Like, I wasn't planning to hide. He can come at you, bro, huh? True. Yeah, you would've just leave subtle clues, yeah. It took him watching my stream and for you to pretty much say it to his face in order for him to get it. Like, not exactly to his face, but you said it on stream. He went back and saw my stream, so there you go. That's basically just how he found out, was because, like, you straight up I think you said your name at some point. And that's how he figured it out. And straight up said, yeah, I'm the Admiral's friend. Some people just really need that one big giant hit on the head. Also, I just find it funny that you made an account, you watched the Admiral streams, but you never informed him of who you were. That's funny, but that's also something I would do. Like, heck yeah, I would make a separate account and join my friend's stream just to annoy them. I love my friends. That's what friendship does. Also, the entire time we were talking, I'm like, I've been considering whom to raid. I mean, I did a long time ago. I just changed the username. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. To the General Cannoli. After your friends made that joke and you changed your username as a result. Nice, nice. That's the kind of chaotic energy we need in the world. I also tend to be chaotic like that. You know, I will admit, I wasn't expecting to talk this long. And the funny part, I even told him I was the general last week as well, and he still didn't get. Oh, are you kidding me? Honey, you beat the man with a bush, and he still didn't get it. It took him having to see my stream in order for him to finally get the hint. What's funny too is I could show you our conversations, and at one point I do say, yeah, I think I say your name. I think he's General Cannoli. And at first the Admiral's like, no, I don't think so. Then he watched the video, and he's like, wait, is he General Cannoli? And I'm like, yeah, I believe so. He said it straight to me at one point, I think. And the only reason why I was saying I believe or I think was because this was back during my birthday stream, so it was a while ago, so, you know. I didn't want to be 100% certain, but yeah. I was pretty sure at some point during my birthday stream you straight up said to my face that you were the Admiral's in IRL friend. I love the Admiral. He is a sweetheart. He is the best, but sometimes you just need to hit him with a hammer at least once. But then again, that goes for a lot of dudes. Sorry for the generalization there, but yeah, a lot of dudes I've had to kind of beat over the head with a point. Oh god, yeah. Did he even send you a 3 a.m. message like you are General Cannoli? Once, more like 3 times. I know, right? Hit that man with a bat. And yes, yeah, oh. That man. That sweetheart. But my gosh. Again, I love the General. But, yeah. It's like, sweetie. That's hilarious. You know, we could bug him about this for a while, right? Anytime something happens, I'm just gonna be like, that you didn't know about General Cannoli. You know what I mean? Like, we can use this. Oh, without a doubt, exactly. You're his friend. You know the drill. I don't have to spell this out. Guys, I love that. Again, love the Admiral. Love him.
Alrighty, it's nearly 6 o'clock. Again, I wasn't expected to talk this long. Thank you, General, for staying here and for chatting with me. It's definitely, chatting really works when there's somebody else, like, talking. Love them too. Yeah, yeah. We both do. We both do. But yeah, just chatting really works best when there's people in the chat actually talking. So yeah, thank you very much for sitting here and chatting. I was even able to gush about characters that I like, which is something I don't always do. Fun fact, I really like talking about stories and characters and things like that, and I don't always get to talk about that, so I do genuinely appreciate when I can just kind of gush about the things I enjoy, you know? And actually have someone respond to it, you know? It's just nice. Thank you, thank you. Like, I would love to sit and, like, talk about it. And I can see the messages Discord. Absolutely. Yes. Feel free to send me those messages, honey. I will look at them and I will laugh with you. That'd be a lot of fun. Yay. I look forward to those messages. But yeah. So, in the meantime, I'm probably going to be rating someone very soon here. Probably going to be rating someone. There was someone who did come in at the beginning of the stream. Had to bounce because she was streaming, so we probably will raid that person. Ariza is her name. She's a demon secretary. I missed the last video. What are you gushing about? It has been fun. Thank you, General. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. We were just like talking about raiding, who we were gonna raid and stuff. We're pretty much gonna wrap up the stream here. We were also gushing about a friend of ours, Admiral Mel, and some very funny stuff that happened between him and the General. Just stuff like that. But yeah, thank you very much, Endo, for also coming into my stream and chatting. I genuinely appreciate it, especially since you've been at work, sweetie. Also, Endo, we will talk more on Twitter about,